I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Bonitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together.
Together we can be strong.
We rise, we fall together.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Ah, for fuck's sakes, move, you piece of shit. And the fucking thing's fucked too. Right, we're back. We're back. Big up to everybody that's locked in. What the fuck, bruv? I don't get a day off. I swear on my life, I don't get a single day off. I've just had to pace back from the pub because of all the shit that's dropped in the last 20 minutes. I cannot be bothered. Have I finished my nuggets? Yep, nothing left. All right, cool. Let's wade into all of this bullshit. What the fuck? This was meant to be my fucking day off. This was meant to be my fucking day off. Chelsea, do you give me rest? Do you give me fucking rest? I swear on my life. Omorodion is apparently off. And suddenly, JOAO Felix is back on. What the fuck? What the fuck, people? Like, just when I think I've got a hang of this fucking transfer window, it comes and it drops me another curveball. Just like this. Like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. It's fucking ridiculous, bruv. Who in their right mind would have comprehended JOAO Felix potentially coming back? What? How does it even make sense? We just signed another winger. We got like how many 10s? We got like how many players that can play on the right? Like, what the fuck? Whatever, man. I was happy to just leave this whole Omorodion shit until tomorrow. I was happy to just fuck it all off and to just say, I'm going to let it simmer. I'm going to come to this shit tomorrow when we have a conclusion and we actually know what happens. Then, man, them drop the fucking JOAO Felix links out of nowhere. I got Said ringing me up while I'm at the pub like, go fucking live. Shout out to Said as well. Always keeps me in check, my G. What the fuck? Like, genuinely, what the fuck, bro? I can't be bothered, man. We are the most unpredictable club when it comes to this part of the year. I swear on my life. Like, now we want to go back for JOAO Felix. Now we want to go back for him after we literally just announced a whole Pedro Neto. We're going back in for JOAO Felix. Bruv. It's not even a night out ruined. I was going to stay out for another hour or two. But, bro, I'm on like 20 minutes sleep from the night before. So I'm already drained. I'm already finished. And then Chelsea just said, nope. You got to work, mate. You got to work. So I guess I'm here. I guess I'm here, bro. I love my job. I swear on my life, I love my job. Complaining aside, I fucking love it. But what? Who predicted this shit? Who predicted this shit? Like, what the fuck? Bro, I'm on like 5 Jaeger bombs minimum. About 4 doubles and whatever. It's just whatever helped me stay up through the whole day. Even getting through the match day was a mission by itself. Going on a night out the day before 3 p.m. was a fucking L. That was a stupid move by myself because I've been half asleep all of today. But here we are. Here we are. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Big up to everybody that's locked in. So the first update we got was from it was one of them Spanish accounts. What the fuck were they? Give me a sec, guys, because I need to get all of my sources in check. So who was the one that reported that? El Chingurito TV, that's it. They announced that Omorodion's deal with Chelsea has collapsed. And Fabrizio and Ornstein added to that. And they said it was something to do with his medical. Something to do with his medical. What's the official report? The deal is broken due to changes in the contract. Saeed! Bless for shouting me, man. I was in the middle of like another Jaeger bomb. So I appreciate you hitting me up. Because I wouldn't have even clocked this shit. You keep me in check, man. My guy. Big up, brother. Big up. But the first report came from El Chingurito TV. Saying that Omorodion to Chelsea has fallen through. The deal is broken due to changes in the contract. What the fuck? I'm still trying to find who reported the medical situation because they didn't really hint at that too much. So who reported the medical one? Simon Phillips said lawyers have found problems with Omorodion to Chelsea deal. Medical was basically done. So it apparently wasn't even the medical. It apparently wasn't even the medical. This was from Simon Phillips. Shout out to Simon Phillips. Beef is squashed and all of that. My guy. Big up. So he said the Omorodion deal is over. Some medical situation. This shit sounds shady as fuck. This shit sounds so fucking shady. But honestly, I don't care. But Relevo, those are the ones that said he failed the medical. Relevo said he failed the medical. But Simon Phillips is saying he passed the medical. Yeah, Relevo said it seems he failed medical examination and has returned to Atletico. Oh well. Anyway. Abdias, I'm with you, bro. This shit is like too coincidental. Because even getting Omorodion made no sense at all. Why were we going in for Omorodion when we just signed Mark Hiu? That was my whole point. I didn't get that. I said, I don't mind. Like, well, whatever. Get me Osimhen and I don't give a shit. But, hey, turns out we might have pump faked Atletico. Hey, hold that. Hold that. Omorodion probably rolling the spliff with... I don't even think that's the case. He didn't even want to go. He didn't even want to go. You asked him like 3 weeks ago. This guy's doing up Orpa Atleti and all of that shit. So if we don't get Omorodion, I don't care. I really don't care. Like I said on Twitter, keep him. I don't care. Sell him. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You get me Osimhen. Get me Osimhen and I'm happy. I don't give a shit about none of this. I don't give a shit about none of this. None of this means anything to me. But now, man are telling me JOAO Felix. Like, what? How did JOAO Felix become a possibility again? JOAO Felix is now a potential transfer. So all that says to me, first and foremost, is that Gallagher is secured, Alvarez is secured, don't care. Don't give a shit. Chelsea and Atletico Madrid are now discussing JOAO Felix to Chelsea as part of the Gallagher deal. What the fuck? Omorodion deal collapsing and the two clubs don't want Gallagher and Alvarez deals to collapse. JOAO Felix being discussed with York Mendes in London. How? How the fuck? And also, like, I don't get how this makes any sense. Because, like, aren't we already filled up in, like, the attacking midfield positions? How does this make sense? How does this make any sense? Look at Nini reply. Oh, fucking hell. Everyone's on prime head loss tonight. This is like the Caicedo to Liverpool night. This shit's fucking ridiculous, man. I don't get this. I really don't understand this. Like, JOAO Felix is a good player. Don't get it twisted. But where does he fit? Man's saying Carney is leaving. Bro, Carney was struggling to get game time in the first place. And he's going to be on less wages than whatever JOAO Felix is asking for. What's JOAO Felix's wages? I'm sure it's something brazy. I'm sure it's something crazy. What's he on? 340k per year. Is that per year or per month? Per week. What's he on per week? 115k. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. That's not... Okay, yeah. So Justice is also confirmed. 115k. Not too deep. Okay, so it actually don't really impact the wage structure too tough. Point still stands. I don't really get where he fits. I don't understand that. But I mean, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's a bit more proven than Omorodion. I just don't really get it. But that is a confirmation that the Omorodion deal is falling through. I haven't even got a chance to make the fucking thumbnail. I just had to get some random from Google Images. Let me get my other laptop. When I send the link out to the rest of the panel, I'm going to pattern that. Super chat salam. I'm going to get to that in a little sec. Give me a sec. Where are they? Big up to Ian saying, Lewis, I love Chelsea, but they don't let me rest. You're telling me, bruv. You're fucking telling me. I was meant to be chilling tonight. I was meant to be vibing. And then out of nowhere, just this random bullshit just dropped. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bruv? I saw this update as well from CFC Daily. Same reporter who broke this first is saying Chelsea's main objective is Victor Osimhen. Samu is devastated. Oh, so maybe he did want us over at Atletico then. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. I'm sure you'll be Spain's next number 9 at wherever club you're at. I don't care. I don't care. If you stayed at Chelsea and if you end up getting the transfer completed, great. If you don't, great. I couldn't give a fuck. Like, Omorodion is genuinely the last of my concerns right now. I'm more concerned about the JOAO Felix stuff. I don't give a shit about whether Omorodion joins us or not. We already had enough strikers before this. Like, who cares? Who cares? Give me a sec. I need to take this. Actually, you know what? Let me do the thumbnail when I send the link out. Let me put this mouse back in. Man are spamming pies. Get this fucking thing off, man. Piece of shit. Sorry, guys. A lot to go through today. Chelsea changed the conditions of the Samu deal last minute. Samu is described as devastated. Chelsea now want Osimhen as the main goal. Rough. That is fucking rough. No way have we played Atletico like this. If we've deliberately played Atletico like this, we need to be jailed. This shit is straight evil. We're playing with people's emotions. We're playing with people's careers, bruv. This shit is a piss take. If this is true, because I'm still struggling to figure out whether this is even true or not. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, but bun them anyway. I don't care. I don't give a shit. If we can't do business with them, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Who gives a shit? Yo, Maldini, I'm with you. I don't get why Felix is the guy that we're in for. I don't understand it. I'm with you. I don't get it. But if we don't get on Omorodion and the other deals are secured, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, Samu, if you join, great. If you don't join, great. As long as Gala Greyhound is off to another club, I don't care about the Alvarez situation. Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? But in terms of this JOAO Felix situation, right now it's only a discussion. It's only a discussion. Obviously, JOAO Felix would want the move. Obviously, he'd want the move. But in terms of whether he actually joins or not, I guess that's a story for tomorrow. Or who am I kidding? Like, I can even predict this shit. I didn't even see this move coming. I didn't even see Omorodion not joining Chelsea as a potential scenario. So who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, we might have played them. Oh, well. Oh, well. I said the worst transfers in Drinkwater. That's a bit crazy, but I don't understand why we're getting JOAO Felix of all the options. I don't really get that. Big up to Blues Enthusiast, saying Felix in a team with Palmer and Kunku instead of Mount and Havertz. Tears in my eyes. I mean, it'd be good depth. Well, him or maybe Neto competing for the left-hand side. But this is my thing. We just got Neto. Are we selling Mudryk now? Like, don't get it twisted. If you want to sell Mudryk, I mean, be my guest. Don't even ask our opinions on it. Don't even gauge how the fan base would respond to that shit. Just get rid. Boot him out. All of that shit. Get rid of him. I don't care. But are we saying now Mudryk's getting sold? Sterling ain't going anywhere. So to the chat talking about Sterling, yeah. I will wait till I hear personal terms are agreed, or until I hear an Ornstein bomber, or until I hear a Fabrizio, here we go. Until then, I don't care. I'm not listening. Sterling is staying until his contract expires. So we're talking about Mudryk. Mudryk is more likely to go. Man is saying Dodgers in capital letters. What's going on? What's going on, guys? He just asked who's leaving. Really? That Instagram post was from 2023, bro. It was from 2023, bruv. What are we doing? Shout out to Abdi Hasto. Big up, my G. Big up, bro. Man, I'm not. I hear it. You're talking to the chat. I'm not even that, like, hyped and everything. I'm just in a bit of shock. I'm in a bit of shock. Yeah, his head's gone. His head's gone. Not me. Not me. In terms of Felix, like, good player and all of that, but, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Just tell him, like, the deal's off and just enjoy the Greyhound. Enjoy the Greyhound. That will be good. Yeah, see, like, it's been a bit crazy. It's been a bit crazy. I've literally had to leg it from the pub back to my yards to go and stream for all of this. It's fucking crazy, bruv. Big up to Alex saying Felix off the left and Neto off the right. Confused? No. Bro, Cole Palmer on the right. Cole Palmer on the right. Neto and I'm guessing Felix will play on the left. And Kunku in the middle, probably. I don't get it. Look, good competition and all of that. Good competition and all of that, but I'm really surprised by this. I'm really surprised. And also, yeah, shout out Christensen. Shout out to Danish Maldini. And big up to Danish Maldini too. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, he's a good player. Does strengthen the squad in terms of competition and all of that. That's not even that bad, in all honesty, but just don't understand it. But I mean, the same argument would be made if we even brought Samu. Like, we have enough wingers. We have enough attacking midfielders. We have enough strikers. Like, don't get it. Don't get it, but he's not too bad. He's not too bad. That's why I'm not really screaming or anything. Like, oh, why are we not doing this? Why are we doing this? I don't know. I really don't know. But you can figure out the squad planning yourself, Chelsea. You can figure that one out. As long as Gala Greyhound is gone, figure it out. If it's Omorodion, if it's JOAO Felix, you figure that shit out. I don't care. Big up to Emmanuel Drip saying, who would you have gotten instead of Felix, Lewis? From Atletico, like, not even Atletico, so I don't even think we need another attacker. Be it Omorodion or be it Felix, I don't think we necessarily need another attacker. But if you want to go get another attacker, I mean, you figure that shit out afterwards, innit? You lot figure that out. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. That ain't something for me to figure out. You brought in Neto. You brought in Felix. Personally, I feel like you've upgraded our attack regardless, but now you got to figure out what you're doing with the other wingers. If you're bringing in a JOAO Felix, like, one of the other players has to go. Be it a Mudryk, be it a Noni, be it a Sterling. So Mudryk, loan. Bye-bye. And I'm sure nobody cares. I'm sure nobody cares about Mudryk going on loan, so there you go. Off your pop. Big up to CNAT saying, waitress, wait. So you're telling me I could have Neto on the left wing, Felix 10, Palmer right wing, and Osimhen striker if it all goes well. What? I'd say maybe Nkunku in for Palmer. Not Palmer. Maybe Nkunku in for Felix. But basically, and Felix's competition, which again isn't bad. That's not that bad. It's an upgrade from our other options. Fucking Mudryk sucks. So, don't mind it, but also a bit surprised. But hey, JOAO Day. Hashtag JOAO Day. Let's go. Big up to Bob Smoke. Saying this is nuts. Trust me, bro. Again, meant to be my day off. Turns out I've got to pace it back from the fucking club. It's crazy. Transfer window does not rest. It's another example that you don't get a day off, bruv. You do not get a day off. I said Chelsea needs a if it ain't Osimhen, I don't care. If it ain't Osimhen, I don't care like that, man. Get out of here, bruv. I don't give a shit. My main thing is get me a proven 9. So get me Osimhen. I want to talk to me about attacking midfielders. Like, cool. Up the depth, up the competition if you want. I'm fine. Like, my main thing is get me a 9. I don't care past that. Big up CNET saying Gallagher signed the deal. No take backsies. Fuck off. Exactly. Bro's at Madrid already. You can't make him go through an entire change of life like this just to tell him, nope, going back again. You're going back to Chelsea. Nope. You can't do that. You can't do that to the guy. Dogs don't like consistent change like that. So we can't do that. Can't do that. Hey, if it does lead to us becoming more hated, oh well. Oh well. What am I going to do with that Mudryk shirt? Gym shirt. Gym shirt. They ain't going to see me past that. They ain't going to see me past that. Simple as. Yeah, CNAC, like, the more I talk about it, the more I think, you know what, it's not bad competition. And also, like, if you're telling me Gallagher for Felix, like, are we having a conversation? Are we having a conversation? Or are we just going to keep it stepping because we know exactly where we are, where we stand with that conversation? I think we're going to keep it stepping, innit? Want to tell me Gallagher for Felix? Safe. Fucking safe. I'm here. I'm here. Big up to Jeremy saying, big up Lewis, smash the likes, hit them likes immediately. Hit them likes immediately, man. Because this fucking football club don't sleep, so none of you lot should either. It's crazy. It's all fucking mad. Hit the like, subscribe, all of that shit. Big up to every single one of you. Shout out to everybody that I met at the Chelsea game too. Big up to every single one of you. Apologies if I weren't really talking too much. I am on 20 minutes sleep. Allow me. But what the fuck? Hey, Maldini, I'm with you. I don't get how you go to that conclusion, but the more I think about it, like Gallagher for Felix, Yeah, shout out OTC. Good to see you as well earlier, man. Big up, bro. Big up. I haven't gone pure gym today. Sorry, I haven't gone pure gym. Weren't able to. Yeah, man. See. I said, what about KDH who we just signed? Figure out later, innit? Figure out later. Shout out to Ace Sam saying, I'm just glad Mudryk and Sterling are getting fucked off. Bro. Sterling ain't going anywhere. Guys, please hear me out when I say this. If it ain't no here we go, if it ain't no Ornstein bomber, if it ain't no personal terms being agreed, don't delude yourself into thinking Sterling's going anywhere. Why would he leave? He has no reason to leave. He's on over 300k a week. He's in his home city. He's got no reason to go. No reason at all. Focus on Mudryk. Mudryk, off your pop. Off your pop, mate. It's all mad. It's all mad. Actually, yeah, to be fair, I did say KDH was a Gallagher replacement. I guess he's just competition if that's the case. Man are just panicking. We're just panicking. I won't even say it's copium either. I'm trying to just figure out why we're going for him in general, but I'm just not that annoyed about if we get JOAO Felix. I'm really not that annoyed. I don't really understand it, but you, man, figure that one out for yourself. Figure that one out. You want to say JOAO Felix is the one that we're bringing in instead of Omorodion? Make it work. Make it work. As long as you ain't breaking the wage structure for him, like, shit, I don't care like that. Yeah, man, just depth. Just depth, like, figure it out. Figure it out. I don't get why we're going in for him. If you ask me Samu or fucking Felix, I do feel more inclined to pick Felix. Because I've actually watched JOAO Felix play. I haven't watched Omorodion. I'm literally going off like a 5-minute comp and just research from La Liga fans about Omorodion. And that's it. At least Felix, like, I've watched him play in the league for about 4 or 5 months. I know what I'm getting with him. I don't know what I'm getting with Omorodion. That's pure copium. The whole thing with Omorodion was just me just like, he might be good. I don't get why we're going for him. But he might be good. And guess what? I'm sitting here in the JOAO Felix situation saying, I don't get why we're going for him. But at least I know he's good. At least I know he's a good player. That's the difference between me talking about Samu and me talking about Felix. I don't know why we're going in for either of them. But I know Felix is good. I have no fucking clue if Omorodion's good. I ain't got a fucking idea. Ain't got a Scooby-Doo, bruv. Big up to Blues Enthusiast saying, does it make sense? No. But is it the transfer dopamine I needed? Absolutely. We had one day about here we go. And just to pay us back, they just dropped this. They just dropped this. Ah, well. I'm saying Fab pinned. What's the Fab pin tweet? Oh, just a JOAO Felix one. All right, cool. Go and check if there was anything. Matteo Moretto. What's he saying? Translate. Let's go Chelsea negotiating to move forward with the JOAO Felix deal instead of Omorodion, who's already returned to Madrid. Terms of the new transaction between the parties remain to be seen. Probably just another update tomorrow. Why are we spending money on a player we don't need when we need other positions? Here's the thing. The same argument could be made for Omorodion. The same argument. Fab tweet. Is there another Fab tweet? Or is it just a pinned one? Exclusive story on JOAO Felix in Chelsea as part of the conversations about Atletico Madrid. 100% confirmed. Club-to-club talks ongoing and with his agent Jorge Mendes too. Let me just change the thumbnail quickly so I can get him in a Chelsea shirt. Something a bit easier because, like, honestly, who gives a shit about Omorodion? I don't care. I'm that guy. I'm that brother. I don't give a shit. Yep, you'll do. You'll do as a thumbnail. Nice. We're going to change this to JOAO Felix. Because we're only talking Chelsea. Omorodion, you're now no longer Chelsea. Get out of here, man. Didn't even get to make a thumbnail because I was in such a rush. But there we go. Everybody just... Fab Bomber 42 million. Is there another tweet? Just while I was responding to that tweet. Or is it Pies? Did Pies tweet that one? 42 million. So it's going to be... Okay, so it's going to be a bit more than the Omorodion deal. Shit, then. Fucking shit. Oh, that's mad. Okay, yeah, just go away that one. Bro, I'm not saying you wanted Samu. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if we're saying we didn't need JOAO Felix, we also didn't need Omorodion. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you wanted Samu. I'm not. Fucking crazy. So I know he's on playback too, so let me know if there's any other updates. Let me know if there's any other updates. Did Ben Jacobs break the 42 million? Raw. Broken clock really is right twice a day. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. Hit the likes, guys, by the way. Hit the likes, people. We've got over 1,000 in here. And only 200 likes. The squad depth of 2 whole squads. Crazy. Yeah, man. Champions League and the Conference League squad. Up the Chelsea. JOAO Felix about to get 30 GNA in the Conference League. Let's go. Let's go. Blues. Fucking Blues. Here we go, confirm. Not yet. What wages are we going to pay him? He's on 115k euros as it stands. So that should be around 100k in pounds. He won't break the wage structure. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal in terms of wages and all of that. The bigger thing is the 42 million. Bigger thing is that. Cool. Yeah, I know Fab is live. I know he's live. Let me know if there's any updates. I ain't checking into the playback like that. Here we go, a bit after midnight. If this shit accelerates at like Pedro Neto's speed, that will be fucking crazy. That will be fucking crazy. No, I checked. He's 115k a week. Is there another Pies tweet? We've started talks over a deal for JOAO Felix from The Athletic. Mod. This window don't let you rest. The Premier League club's inquiry for Felix comes after Omorodion's proposed move to Stamford Bridge collapsed on Sunday. Gallagher is still expected to join Madrid. Felix previously spent 6 months on loan at Stamford Bridge. Blah, blah, blah. Given an extended summer break after his Euro 2024 exploits to help him resolve his future. Blah, blah, blah. Villa are interested in signing him. Oh, little transfer saga potentially. Although let's go probably accelerate a Chelsea move just because like it's part of the Gallagher deal, I'm guessing. Let's go sign Felix for 2019. Yeah, rest is a load of waffle. Thank you. Thank you to The Athletic. All good. Fab Alvarez collapse. Huh? Haven't seen nothing on that. Yeah, this shit's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yo, who reported that Alvarez has collapsed? Who's saying that Fabrizio said that Alvarez has collapsed? He's literally in Madrid. No one's reported that. Fab said on playback is off. Oh, Samu. Oh, okay. So Fabrizio said Samu is 100% off. Oh, well, anyway. I thought you were talking about Alvarez. Then I was going to start worrying. Yep, Samu is off. No more Omos. It's crazy. We'll explain why in the next days there were big issues in recent days. Ah, well. Oh, yeah, that brother tried bait me. One sec. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, mad. So, Samu is over. Well, best of luck. Best of luck in your future and all of that. Don't care. Another Pies tweet. Man is saying another Pies tweet. Or is this the same? Is this the same Pies tweet? Samu is... Oh, fucking hell, man. Nah, that's rough. Nah, that is rough. He travelled to London and everything. RIP. R.I.P. That's peak. That is peak. Well, I hope you enjoyed your holiday, innit? I hope you enjoyed your holiday. I hope you got to see the London Eye. The London Bridge. Hope you got to see the Tower of London. Hope you got to see Hyde Park. Hope you got to go to fucking Stamford Bridge, get your picture taken with the Champions League up the fucking Chelsea. And yeah. Yeah. Aye, best of luck, man. Best of luck, man. It's a shame it was you, man. It's a shame it had to happen to you. But, oh well. Apparently there's a new Fabrizio tweet. Yep, Omorodion 100% off. Major issues confirmed and Omorodion will return to Madrid in the next hours with serious chances to join another club in the next days. With the big eyes. The big eyes. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's a shame, but, well, it's a shame for you. It's a shame for you, isn't it? But whatever, man. Whatever. Chelsea could... Pie Street. Atletico Madrid could sell... Atletico Madrid could sell JOAO Felix to Chelsea on a permanent transfer. They are discussing in London right now. Fucking hell. The return of JOAO Day. Oh, fuck's sake. JOAO Felix. Whoa. JOAO Felix. Whoa. He came from Portugal. He hates the Arsenal. JOAO Felix. Whoa. JOAO Felix. Whoa. Can't wait to wheel that chant back up next week. Let's go. And yeah, like, go do your thing, Samu, man. I hope the best for you. I hope the best for you, bruv. You shine. You do your thing. You ball out. All of that shit. And up the Chelsea. Now get me Osherman. Big up to Sean Newland saying, I enjoy the excitement of these attacking signings. Give me a second. Everyone's spamming Pies tweet. I'll be back to you in a little sec. Well, what's Pies said now? Super positive about Chelsea and his experience. He was very happy at Chelsea. You know what? He got it. He got it. Big up to Sean Newland saying, I enjoyed the excitement of these attacking signings, but after seeing Cole and Fofana for that goal today, I feel like we're media at centre-back. Yeah, that wasn't a good goal. That wasn't a good goal to concede. Fofana was just freezing. Colwell didn't try to stick to what's his name, Turam. I think the whole midfield got done by that lanky brother in the defense as well. So that's crazy. Yeah, Duoscope. Let me go through the rest of these super chats. I'm going to send the link. Big up to Ilya saying we get Felix and Victor. I'll ruin every sock I own. What the fuck, man? It's crazy. Man said Pies tweet again. Pies tweet again. Pies tweet again. Ole, ole. Pies tweet again. Ole, ole. Chelsea owners and directors were very happy with JOAO Felix when he was at Chelsea. But the deal never happened because they backed fucking cunt who didn't want him. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Fuck you, Poch. I'm just going to drop a tweet. Obligatory. Fuck you, Pochettino. Just cuz. Fuck Poch. Prick. Cool. Yeah, cool. Shock and horror. Shock and horror. But yeah, what a super chat, Ilya. Big up, my guy. Big up. Big up to 300 saying Tyler Adams part 2. Same play as the Lavia deal. It's all part of the master plan. Won it. Shout out to Andrew Tate and all that. Big up to Ian saying, to be honest, Luis Felix was not that bad for us. He wasn't. He wasn't. It's just more like the whole squad building thing's a bit confusing. But my whole argument is like bringing in Samu was confusing anyway. So, God knows. He was saying ban shining. Bro, I didn't see what he said. Let me look back in the chat later. But until then, guys, please stop spamming. Please stop spamming. I can't go back like 10 minutes into the chat to find out what he said. So let me look. I mean, I'll look later. I'll look later. Why is everyone spamming it? Like, did he say something crazy? What did he say specifically? What did he say? Or if anything, yeah, like, why didn't the mods ban them? The mods would have seen it before I did. Man is saying racist. What did he say, guys? What did he say? I want to know what he said. Oh, he's already banned. All right, cool. I'll save me for doing it. What did he say? He said, all right, cool. Cool, yeah, that's enough for me anyway. Yeah, cool. No worries. No worries. I didn't even see what he said, so apologies if I missed that. Chat's going crazy today. I'm sure you guys understand with all the topics that are dropping right now, but yeah, you man got to banning him. Appreciate the mods. Big up to every single one of you. Super Agent Mendes is in London. He brought Pedro Neto to Chelsea and then met to Chelsea. That's when they started talking about Felix. Oh, fucking hell. He said that. Yeah. I'm glad you lot got to blocking him before I did. Big up to you, man. Jorge Mendes is involved. They're linking him because of the Pedro Neto situation too. Cool. Cool. No problems over here. No problems over here. Not Sterling gone. Most likely Mudryk, if that's the case. Sorry, I had like 12 nuggets on the way back. I needed to eat something. Otherwise, I would have literally collapsed midstream. I wasn't ready to go live. I was ready to go bed. And I was told, oh, you're going live. There you are. There you are. Up the Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea. Sterling will not be going anywhere, though. People, genuinely, the sooner you get that out of your heads, the better. Wait for a bomber. Wait for personal terms to be agreed. Wait for a here we go. Until you get one of the three. No. No chance. I'm saying Dodgers. What's Dodgers saying? I'll check this Dodgers tweet and then I'm going to drop the link. I find it interesting that the Telegraph article yesterday spoke about loaning you or Omorodion. Seems like the Osimhen deal is waiting to happen. It makes sense because of Lukaku. Yeah, and I mean, we've been saying that for weeks. Felix is on like 100k a week or something like that. I don't think we break the wage structure for him. I don't think we do that. I'd be very, very surprised if we were going to do that. So I wouldn't worry too tough about that. Big up to Ilya saying Bayern Munich might be in for Mudryk after they lost out on that kid to PSG. Well, Desiree Doué. If Mudryk's your number 2, I mean... Take him. Take him. Take him, man. He works hard. He works hard. He gives it his all and all of that shit. And all that shit. Pies tweet. Everybody's spamming Pies tweet. Gallagher and Alvarez deals are still happening, but they need a player to go to Chelsea, which is basically the crux of how this entire JOAO Felix deal is even falling into place. Big up to J Ream joining the membership. My guy. Big up to you. Big up to you. Bless up. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. Again, hit that like button. We are always live. Whatever state we're in. Sober, drunk, high, all of the above. We're here. We're here. Up the Chelsea. Big up to Ilya saying Bayern wanted Mudryk on loan last year. Again, just take him. Take him. Take him. Lukaku for free as well. Buy one, get one free. Up the Chelsea. That will do 3 for 1. Get a Trev. Get a Trev. Up the Chelsea. Take him. Take him and run. Big up to Jesters. My G. But just before I get to you, there's another Pies tweet. Chelsea are still interested in Osimhen, but they've been very clear. Needs to be on loan, and the current salary would be an issue. They would need to find common ground. One day I hear we're willing to break our wage structure for Osimhen. The next day I hear that we're not willing to do it. You're giving me a headache. You're giving me a headache. I can't be bothered. Like, Osimhen's been clear. His salary won't go down. We're being clear now. We're not breaking our wage structure. So, what are we doing? Always Fabrizio waffling. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I'm so fucking dead. Shout out to Jester. It's another Pies tweet. For fuck's sake. Rest. Rest. No, there isn't. It's just everyone spamming the same one. Okay, we've read that Pies tweet, guys. We've read that Pies tweet. Thank you to every single one of you. Shout out to Jesters. Big up to my guy Jesters saying, bro, everybody was running around saying stop buying kids and get proven players. Now we do that and they say, what's the plan? I think they just want to complain. Bless up for doing late work. Trust me, bro. As long as I'm within touching distance of my yard, I am around. I am active. Don't get it twisted. But I'm with you. I'm with you. And to be fair, that's a fair point you've made as well. My whole point is Omorodion made no sense. JOAO Felix probably makes the same amount of sense, which is very little sense. But he's at least a little bit more proven. I've at least seen him play in the Premier League. I at least know what I'm getting with JOAO Felix. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm getting with Omorodion. I ain't got a clue. So, if you're going to get JOAO Felix, go and get JOAO Felix. I don't care. Like, I would at least back going for a JOAO Felix over going for an Omorodion. I've been saying for weeks, getting Omorodion didn't make sense to me when you literally signed Mark Hiu. Oh, he's Spain's number 9. No. He's Spain's next number 9. Who's getting the Conference League minutes and then you're just going to wheel one of them out on loan for no reason? You just lied to one of them outright. You told one of them they're going to get decent minutes and then you go and get immediate competition for those minutes. Huh? So I understand people saying JOAO Felix don't make any sense. Neither did Omorodion. So don't care. Genuinely don't care. Shout out to Jesters though. Big up to my G. Big up to my G. Apparently we have another Pies tweet. Pies tweet again. Ole ole. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We've already read that one. But shout out to every single one of you guys. Shout out to every single one of you guys. We are going to drop the link. We're going to drop the link. What a crazy day it's been already. Fucking hell. Oh, hit the likes. Subscribe. All that shit. I'm going to have a good sleep after this. And who knows, you might even get a here we go while this stream is going off, which would be its own madness. Hit the likes. Don't be a Hoyland. Don't be a Hoyland, people. Fuck off. And we'll see what everyone's saying. We'll see what everybody is saying. What a crazy day it's been, though. All fucking mad. JOAO Felix feels likely to complete tonight. Blood. Fucking hell. Alright, let me send the link out to the Insta guys quickly. Big up to everybody. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that shit. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Just send the link out to the Insta guys quickly. And we will be there. And yeah, Super Chat lottery's still active, guys. So big up to everyone. You guys are all still in the lottery. Every single one of you still in the lottery. Cool. Cool. Yes, guys. What the fuck?
Big boy Igbali. That's all I'm saying, bro. It is what it is. He had the meeting with Perez and he said, yo, you're a billionaire. Why you letting these bitch-made clubs push you around? It is what it is, bro. This is how we're moving.
I still can't believe this shit's happening.
You can't get one day this week to rest, bro.
Hey, it's part of the grind, isn't it? I won't complain too tough.
Oh, man. I can't believe it, man. What is going on? They're saying we get a here we go tonight.
Apparently that one wasn't true.
Which one?
The here we go tonight. I was reading the comments. Apparently they said that one's not true.
Not true.
But,
all right, cool,
not
cool,
true.
cool. Not
But it
too
makes
bad.
sense. Me and Arson were talking. I think he's going to be in Nkunku's position as a backup. He would be the attacking 8/10.
Yeah.
Nkunku's what?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a backup.
Dual scope. If you've been watching our preseason, Nkunku's playing in the advanced 8/10, and that's where JOAO Felix.
I've watched every game.
And that's where JOAO Felix is apparently quote unquote best at, because he's not quick enough.
Okay. Just before we go any further, we all agree that this move is completely and entirely stupid, right? We all agree on that.
Oh yeah, same thing with Omorodion.
Yeah, it was the same thing as Samu. But if you ask me, do I want
yeah.
Samu or would I want Felix? I would rather
go
take Felix and
Felix.
Samu.
I'd rather go Omorodion. I like it. It's this.
Nah, bro.
In
Felix off the
fact,
bench, Felix for conference league games, I don't mind them, bro. He's
Felix
not making
off
it
the
into the
top.
Prem starting 11. It is
So
what it is.
wait. Sorry, go on. My bad.
No, that's about it. That's what I was gonna say.
Like
And that means
just
Carney is leaving. That means Carney is leaving.
we're bending over backwards for another. We might as well just kept Gallagher.
We're
You
not
realize,
bending over backwards. We're getting him for a very reduced
we
price.
are.
His wages are 115 a week right
Yes,
now.
but he's not that good.
Yeah, he's not that good, but that's why he's gonna be off the bench. It is what it is. Like I'm
So
saying,
He's a good
we are
bench
bending
option.
over
I wouldn't.
backwards.
he's a
50
starter in the
million for a bench
conference.
I wouldn't say we're
option.
going
50
backwards.
million
I
for a
wouldn't say
bench
we're going
option
backwards.
is bending over backwards.
I wouldn't say bending over
I wouldn't
backwards.
say
You're
we're
just
bending over
strengthening your
backwards.
bench. You're just strengthening your bench.
Yep.
Well, we're bending
strength-
over backwards to sell Gallagher because we couldn't get this guy re-signed.
Thank you.
I
Bending over backwards
just
for Gallagher, getting rid of him more than.
Nah.
The main thing was just get Gallagher gone because we couldn't re-sign him.
I mean, yes, I agree, but at the end of the day, our squad was already bloated anyway. And just the fact of the matter is, JOAO Felix is just not worth any of this, like at all. He just isn't. He's a selfish player. He dribbles for the sake of dribbling for fun. He has zero work rate. His finishing will cause you depression. Like he just doesn't contribute anything. I think a backup to Nkunku's position. If the plan is to play Palmer within the midfield, then Nkunku's the one that will be holding bench potentially.
No.
And then
But
what's the point of Nkunku?
Bro, I'm
Hold
telling
on, wait.
Wait,
Let me just finish. Or if we're saying Palmer's going to play on the wing and Nkunku's going to play in the middle, we still have other midfielders that'd be more comfortable in the midfield position than Felix. And sorry, go on.
Role, not in the specific.
Guys in the chat as well,
Nkunku
attack
role.
the take, not the individual. I'm actually calm with someone being on that's against them.
I just think dual scope and me are having, like, I'm not saying JOAO Felix is amazing and I'm just saying he's a backup for that specific position and he's better than an injury-prone Carney Chukwuemeka, right?
Yes.
I think Carney's great, but Carney keeps on getting injured. And if Carney's on 100K and JOAO Felix is on 115, okay, I raise his wages to 130. I'm paying 30K extra for a man who might produce as much, but at least is available and can play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
who's available and can play.
I get it.
Like he's not. You need to understand this. Like JOAO Felix is not seeing Prem starting 11. He's not
At all. So why
at all.
Yo,
Because
how
we
are
need-
people
'cause it
taking
let
this
the- 'cause
Felix
the-
news in a negative way, bro? Like, I don't get
I mean,
it.
I know. I agree. But
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
we've gotten rid of a poor quality player, and albeit, yeah, Felix is not the best finisher, bro, but there's still quality there. Offensively, Felix will add a lot better than Gallagher would have. And again, since the Samu deal is off, they need to make the sale, and we just need to take the best option possible. Like, this is not even a no-brainer, to be fair.
Joey?
Gallagher, hold on. Gallagher wasn't gonna play anyway. That's just so. So saying, oh, he's gonna be better than Gallagher wasn't gonna play anyway, so that's irrelevant. Yeah. And then saying, and then the whole thing with the Carney Chukwuemeka thing about Chukwuemeka's injury prone. It's not even. It's like even Chukwuemeka's hardly gonna play either because we signed Dewsbury Hall. So even he's not gonna see minutes. So it's just like. And then, okay, so now Felix is above those guys, but we still have these guys that are currently here.
Whoa.
Like,
no one ever said Felix is above these guys, though. And, yo, I get it. Like, Gallagher,
so he's behind them. So is he behind them?
Either way, anyway, bro. I get it.
Wait. So is Felix
we still needed
behind
to sell the guy.
Is Felix behind Chukwuemeka? Is that what you're saying?
Chukwuemeka's not even in the pecking order, bro. I don't get it.
Okay, I'm just because obviously listen. There's a few of you guys are all giving these takes. I'm
at
trying
this
to stop
current
all
moment,
of you.
Chukwuemeka's on his way out. Like at this current moment, he's on his way out.
Got interest from other clubs, yeah.
Yeah, and listen, I like Chukwuemeka. I do think he should go because I think we have a surplus of midfielders. I don't think he has a future here. I like him, good profile, whatever. Yep. But signing Felix, like. Okay, here's the thing. With the Nkunku position is niche as hell already. Like, he's not really a midfielder. He's not really a striker. He's not really a winger. So his whole thing, like the term that's been used is Swiss Army knife. Now you want to get another Swiss Army knife that we're already like struggling to fit. Like, can you please tell me you guys can see that this is a mess?
Bro,
Like,
let me
yo,
give you this
He's
analogy, bro.
backup, brother. Like
You
I don't
have
understand.
like,
Sorry, wait.
My
bro,
funny,
bro,
my
listen,
thing is
listen.
every
Really,
single time,
like,
every single time we get some type of quality, you guys you motherfuckers bitch about every single thing that comes through.
I
If
Say
we
that,
swear.
can't,
Joey.
if
Say
we're
that,
not
Joey.
allowed to be
Say
deep,
that.
bro. If we're not allowed to be deep as a team, and we're not allowed to have
Pause.
options as a team,
We're
then you
already
guys are
deep.
going
So
looking at
okay, wait, Joey.
We're
Sorry,
literally
Dual
already
Okay, sorry,
deep.
Dual
We have so
sorry.
much quality
Sorry,
already.
Sorry, 1 second.
there
We
has
got
to
more,
be
though.
you that what
Okay, think
when
of it
you
as
have,
we're
you're
getting.
asking
Wait,
for
one at a time,
less
one at a time.
quality. Do you hear yourself? You're
Say that
asking
again?
for less quality. That's
No,
what you're
no,
doing.
no, that's not
You're
what I'm asking
for
for.
less
That's
quality.
not what I'm asking for. I'm
But in the
asking,
end, that's what it is.
hold on. I'm asking for us to have a squad size that is manageable. That's what I'm asking for. And we literally just signed Kiernan Dewsbury Hall to play the midfield. Okay, fine. Let's scrap that. Let's say, what about, okay, is he gonna play on the, is he gonna play on the, say that again?
We also just signed Mark Hiu.
I mean, he
Like, this
wasn't
is
gonna play.
my thing.
Yeah,
We're
but
either
go on.
like we're either buying too many strikers or like too many attackers.
Okay. So
And at
on
least
the
we know his quality.
Think
At
of it.
least we know
Think
what
of it.
Felix
Think of
is.
it. Think
Oh,
of
We
it
don't
as we're
even
getting
know what
Felix
Samu
instead of
is.
Samu.
Sorry,
Think
Scope.
of it.
okay. Let me respond to that directly. With
Go on, bro.
with this, okay. So I know you mentioned Gyu and Omorodion. With I don't think you should be getting hung up on Gyu because Gyu is 18. So he was probably like his whole thing, he getting starting minutes is not really in his near future anyway. Like if he was getting if he was actually getting starting minutes in the conference league or whatever, that would be more of like a blessing versus what he actually deserves. Like he's 18, like he should be like getting familiar with the first team squad, trying to understand what the coach wants from him, and trying to impress in training. He shouldn't because he's not that
But
good yet. He's 18.
He's shown us qualities that has shown us that he's more than just an 18-year-old player.
No, the only thing he's shown us how
age isn't the whole defining factor. It's just how good you are in general.
Yeah. And the fact that the only thing he's shown us that he can do is press. If we're being completely honest, the only thing he's shown us he can do is
I think he can hold up the ball.
Okay,
and all
cool,
that
fine,
stuff.
but
It's just
yes,
his striking, like his
but he's
finish.
not like he hasn't shown that he's clinical or can take chances or anything or even anything close to that. So he's on a progression plan, and also the reason why we signed him isn't because we needed this profile. It's because it was 6 million, and it's an opportunity in the market. That was why we signed him. Why we went after
Dual Scope, but I think it's like
let me finish. The reason why we were going after Omorodion was because of his profile, big, strong, large. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm dragging it in it, but like that was his whole thing. Like, he was a profile. We were trying to get him because he would be a cheaper alternative to Oshiman. That was his whole thing, and also like a big target man that can head the ball in. Which, by the way, if you saw our game against Inter Milan, we need that profile with the amount of crosses that we're putting in. So.
Yep. Agreed.
So it's quite clear why Omorodion was being acquired. So now, if you're saying we're going to scrap that in favor of JOAO Felix, who gives us nothing, none of those things, not pressing, not finishing. So what are we doing here?
So what is wrong with that? So sorry.
Bro,
first of all, with the Swiss Army knife,
once
right?
Again, you're going from a profile, right? A profile with unknown talent and unknown quantity. To a profile that, okay, in your case, in what your situation is and what we're going in, he may not be A1 starter for sure, but either was Omorodion in the end. So and we know what Felix is.
Yes, we know what he is.
We know what type of qualities he has. With Omorodion, we didn't know anything, bro. We did. And to say, if the only real reason why this is wrong is if we don't get Victor, if we don't get that profile in the end, then in the end, you're right. Why did we do all this? But I don't think it's a sense of like where are we going with this? And like, why is Felix going with this? Because if I pull up the formation that we played yesterday, I can tell you exactly where I would put Felix. I could pull up the formation right now, and I can tell you exactly where I'm playing Felix.
Can I respond as well? Sorry. So the first thing you're saying is kind of like how Nkunku can play many positions, or I'm forgetting the word for that right now. Apologies.
Yes, Swiss Army knife.
Thank you.
That was the term.
But there's been quotes throughout the tenure of Maresca, which has been short, and even yesterday, that he wants Swiss Army knives. That's why we also like Pedro Neto, because he can play left wing and right wing. That's why we like so many of these players, right? Because they can play multiple positions.
Lewis, I'm
Under
gonna go
Maresca's
head over
style.
to Ahmed real quick, okay? I'll see you in a little bit.
No worries, bro. Also, happy birthday. Big up,
Thank
bro.
you, bro. Appreciate that. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday,
Come on,
Joey.
Yes, sorry. Who's talking?
So I was saying. So Joao Felix fits the whole profile of us wanting another Swiss Army knife, and that's why I think he's going to be an understudy for Nkunku, frankly. And I agree with your take too about Omorodion with the profile being big and strong or something. But that's why with this report, it was also that we are fully pushing for Osimhen. And earlier today, it was that Napoli want to finish the deal with Lukaku this coming week, like this week that's just coming. So it means Lukaku's leaving, and we're basically figuring out Osimhen. On top of that, we don't know what exact things broke down. Some reports are saying that it's because of medical issues for Omorodion, and other things are saying some contract issues. And it also seems like Atletico need to sell a player, aka Felix or Omorodion, to get Alvarez, because apparently that's breaking down. So that's why they need to get rid of a player. And we're also scared that if we don't buy an Omorodion or a Felix, it's going to get rid of Gallagher, and he might just go on a free next season. So we'd rather take the PSR, get the full 35 million cash now, and put Felix, if we get it for, let's say, Gallagher's price, 35 million, we can amortize that even for 5 years, and it'll still be cheaper for us on the books.
Okay.
But
So,
bro, I don't even understand how you went all. I get it. Samuel looks like the profile we need, but guess what? We have you also at the club who sort of fits that same profile as well.
Not at all. Not even close.
But bro, he's just as physical, and if anything,
he's
looks
not.
a lot more. What?
He's just not. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. They
Like,
have
do you want to
identical.
compare like strength? Who's better? Like who requires
Bro,
more
we've
defenders on their
watched
back?
Gil, bro. The difference is we've actually seen Gil in action. We've not watched a lot of Omorodion. And
Okay.
I'm sorry, if you gave me Felix or Samu, I'm taking Felix all day. I understand all these things about profile, but at the end of the day,
Okay, but why are you taking Felix? Tell me why.
Because you still need to take Felix to make the Gallagher deal go through. It's legit as simple
So we're
as
bending
that.
over backwards. So okay, that's fine. As far as you're being honest.
That's fine. But that's
wait.
fine because we understand that. We understand one has to go for the other to come the other way.
Fine. That's okay.
I'm just taking the better option of the two that we were going to get. It's really that simple, bro.
That's like this. Hold on, and this is just for like the chat and everybody. As far as we're being honest, that the only reason that we're going to take Felix is just so we can appease Atletico Madrid, and not because he has any actual tangible contribution to our team. Like if we're being honest, I can take that and I'll go cry in a corner somewhere else. But if people are trying to lie to themselves, and even worse, lie to me that we need Felix because we desperately need his profile, or we need more.
We're not even saying we need Felix, though, bro. I understand we don't even need him. We don't need Felix.
Wait. Hold on, because you understand, I'm arguing with a bunch of you guys. So you might say we don't need Felix. The other guy just said we did because we need more Swiss Army knives. Now to respond to that point, so you said what's it called, Strick? We want as many Swiss Army knives. That's why we have Neto. You do realize that not some players actually have fixed positions in this team, like Mudryk left wing, Madueke right winger, Nkunku. Well, actually not Nkunku. Sorry, like. There are players like Dewsbury Hill midfield, Enzo midfield. Like you can't just mix and match everybody. Some people actually are somewhat mainstays in this team, and so like you can't just keep on adding on to that and just be like, oh, but he's versatile, so we'll fit him in somewhere. There's only 11.
If you look at these guys we've had over the last year, like Nkunku's always been injured, bro. Let's face it.
So why don't we sell him then? So let's sell him.
Not good
Yeah, but you
competition.
can't just sell
So let's sell him then.
You can't just sell the guy.
Since we can foresee that Nkunku's going to be injured for the whole season again, let's sell him.
But based on evidence, he has missed a lot of the season.
What
when
evidence?
we had him last year?
He's been able to play. Yes, he's had issues with injury, but you can't use one season, last season, to now say every single season he's going to be an injury-prone mess. So let's sell him then. If that's your logic, let's sell him.
You can't. But the point, bro, what I'm saying is, so instead of having to overplay someone like an Nkunku for an extended period of time, now you don't have to solely rely on someone like that. Felix doesn't give you the same output. but you still don't lose as much quality as you would have if you didn't have Nkunku in the team. We don't need Felix, bro. But the bottom line is somebody has to go for someone to come in. And out of the two, between Samu and Felix, bro, I'm taking Felix all day. That's
I'm
all
sorry.
I'm saying.
I'd much rather take the profile we don't have over the one we have an abundance in. Like, and if you're saying Nkunku gets injured, okay, cool. Then just shift Palmer into the midfield and put Madueke out on the right wing, who Maresca has taken a liking to and has played in every single preseason game. Like,
Yo, can I ask you a question, bro? Would you take Felix or Madueke?
Yes.
What's called? Felix or Madueke for what position?
No, just in the team. If you had to pick one.
Just in the team?
Yes.
What's good? Probably Madueke. We don't have very many touchline wingers in the team.
Bro,
you pick Madueke over Felix.
No, you're asking the wrong.
I got you.
It's about who's
like,
on the left, Mudryk or Felix. Like, come on.
Fine. If you're saying Mudryk or Felix, I'd prefer Felix. But you need to remember, like, we still have this. You guys, I don't know if you guys were ever told this saying when you were younger, when your parents always say to you, "There's food at home." But yeah, no, there is a lot of food at home. Like, we still have Raheem Sterling. You realize that, right?
That's not food, bro. That's poison. That's not food.
But it's at home and it's food, and we're paying him a lot of money to be food.
Bro, you know what this sounds like? This is like you have a Toyota, and then I'm offering you a 2024 Mercedes, and you tell me, you know what? I have a car.
No,
so I ain't gonna take the Mercedes, bro.
You're just overrating. You're overrating. João Felix,
bro. I'm not.
We all saw João
Felix. If you're about, I'll drop you a link.
João Felix is blank. Like, wait. Before we continue. Wait. Have any of you guys actually watched Barcelona this season?
Oi.
Wait. Have any of you guys actually watched Barcelona this season?
Big up, my G.
I'm going to take that as a no from the resounding silence.
Say that again. Do a scope.
Have any of you guys watched Barcelona this season from at least in the beginning, middle, and some games in those regions of the season? Have any of you guys watched?
Bro, I saw Felix in this team with Kai Havertz. I'm sorry.
I'm liking it. Like, I'm do tell you this, yeah. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Stars. Big up CJ. Big up C. Big up everyone in the chat. This is good news for me. All due respect, yeah, I don't even know me. I'm on socials. I'll keep it, but you're chatting a waffle. I'll be like, you're chatting a lot.
Wait, is this the guy that
I haven't finished speaking? That's the issue.
Wait. Are you the guy that's
I haven't finished speaking? That's
just answer that question. Are you the guy that's in the football terrace?
Bro, let me land, then you can respond. That's the best way to
answer
land.
That question. You don't answer that question.
Yeah, calm. As I was saying, this guy, yeah, is literally arguing against getting Felix over a guy we all agreed wasn't a competent enough player to join the club. So we get Felix instead because we have to deal with Atletico Madrid, right? And there's still a negative backlash on this deal. You know we can't win. We get Samu, he's a meaty player. Why are we buying him? We then don't get him anymore to get Felix instead, who you may not think is a 10 out of 10 player, but definitely offers more quality and experience.
Try 5 out of 10.
But I also wanted to add to that point because that was a good point.
Like, why are we complaining? I don't really get.
You didn't listen. You know what it is? Like, the words that I'm saying are just going through one ear and out the other. I literally laid out everything I was saying, and the people on the panel were saying I agree with some of the things they're saying, some of the others. But you come in here all high and mighty and said you're waffling. Like, you realize that you didn't actually listen to a word that I said. Can you tell me what I think about?
By the way, just speaking a lot doesn't make your point correct. You're talking.
Wait, no. To answer the question, what do I think about João Felix? Can you elaborate that?
You said you literally. Did you not answer the question before and said you'd rather have Noni over him? Is that true?
In what context did I say that?
He said
no, but I swear they asked you Noni or Felix.
Oh my god, this guy's actually slow. You're actually slow.
And then do you know scope? Do you know what you said in response? You went, "We haven't got many touchline wingers." What's Pedro Neto then?
Yes, okay, we have him, and we have
Cole Palmer then.
Cole Palmer's not. You're okay. I realize now. I'm arguing with someone that's slow. I give up.
On that point,
I just give up.
Big up David.
All right, argue the take.
No, I'm sorry, Lewis. I typically do, but this
You're speaking too quick and not a lot of substance. Just say to your point, bro. Speak to your point.
Jimmy.
Shout out Jimmy, my brother Jimmy.
Wait, so
Jimmy, land some minerals on this guy. I don't know what he's talking about.
You're actually like,
bro. Like,
I don't know what he's on about.
Neto is. We just signed Neto, touchline winger. Yes, fine. Okay, cool. He can play left and right. The assumption is that he's going to play on the left because Mudryk and Sterling are fucking up on the left. On the right, Madueke is a touchline winger. He sees the role fairly well, competently.
Is he a good
That's
touchline
fine.
winger? Is he good?
Huh?
Is he good?
He's better. He's a better touchline winger than anything else. So yes.
So what we're saying is, are you saying we can't upgrade on?
Wait. So are you saying that Felix is going to be a touchline winger over Madueke on the right?
I don't know how we've gone from me asking you a question to you answering me a question.
Nigga, all you've done is ask me questions. Can I not ask something in return? Like, what's up with you?
Please answer bro, relax. Answer the question. Louis met me in person. You didn't chat to me in person. Answer the question. Is Noni a good winger? Is he a good touchline? That's all I want to know. Yes,
he is.
Do you think we can upgrade on Noni?
Yes, I would have liked to leave.
Do you think Pedro Neto is an upgrade on Noni?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So, in my opinion, that signing can play on both wings. Either way, with inside, touchline, he has that job. He can do that role. So, one of Sterling, Mudryk, or Carney needs to leave in order to get Felix in the door. Felix now covers two positions for me, left and central. So now you don't need to rely on Nkuku, who we all agreed is in and out of a player. And your point of him not being a particular role, I think we all agree with. Nkuku is a weird enigma way. He's not a striker, he's not a winger, but at the end of the day, he's someone you need in the team. Felix is probably a bit more versatile than him. He's probably quicker than him. So he covers two positions also. So I don't get in any angle where there's any scope for negativity here. Like none. He's 7 million or 8 million more than what some would have cost us. He covers two positions we need to cover. And in my opinion, he's an upgrade on Mudryk and he's an upgrade on Noni. So I don't really get any of the qualms.
He's not Felix. Okay, so Felix is not going to play as a touchline winger, and even if he did, he'd be worse than Noni on the right wing. And we signed Pedro Neto, yes, but the assumption is going to play on the left. So then the touchline conversation is over because he's not gonna play left wing over. He's not gonna play the touchline winger because we already have Neto there, and he's not gonna play on the right because we have Madueke there. Then you said something about what's it called? We also have Palmer, but I guess the idea is to get Palmer to play in field because that's way more influential. Everybody agrees with that. And then you're saying, okay, cool, but we're going to get rid of some of our lesser quality backup options to get in Felix, which I refer to as bending over backwards. Felix is a sideways. In fact, it's okay for you guys. You guys would admit it's at best a sideways step in fixing our depth option. But to me,
hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Is JOAO Felix better than Mudryk?
Is JOAO Felix better than Mudryk? Yes, he is.
All right. Is he better than Sterling?
Is he better than Sterling? No.
Okay. Well, that could be argued. Well, he's definitely better than Mudryk.
He's better than Mudryk.
So we upgraded. So we don't have to see Mudryk. That's a plus. Listen, Omorodion, which really nobody wanted, we don't have to see him. Gallagher, who nobody wanted, we don't have to see him. I think y'all looking at it y'all still not looking at what's really happening here. We really didn't want the striker, so we're not gonna get him. JOAO Felix is a utility player who can play the 10, play left, and play right. He can play.
The difference is that, and the difference is, Jimmy, people are using the stint he had in a club which was 12th in the league, dysfunctional, no style of play, no star players.
Still our best forward.
No one could, and that's my point, Lewis. So he's not coming to the team having to be the star man. This guy can literally start on the bench.
Okay, fine. Wait. That's fine.
How many games was Samuel going to start when he came in?
Hold on. Wait. Let me just respond to what
Samuel barely would have started again.
Wait. So you said that I'm looking at his stint, I
never said you was. I said
you said we. You said we. What about his stint at Barcelona where he got dropped after a couple of games because he just doesn't do what the coach required him to do?
No one here is saying that Felix is a mad needle mover.
Yeah. No, but I didn't say that. You're being very bad faith. I'm very clearly expressing my disdain for the signing, and you're trying to say you're straw manning me. I'm not saying that he's world class. Never said that. I said he's average. He's below average.
Straw manning me. You're being way too emotional here, buddy. Talking about football.
Do you think you're funny?
Calm down.
Do you think you're
Bro,
funny?
all we're trying to say is, bro,
Do you think you're funny?
it's between two options, and one is better than the other, and we're just gonna take the better option. If
No,
even if
but
we don't have,
it's the profile. It's the reason. Like I said, the reason why we wanted Samu was because of the profile. Because like okay, I'm gonna say it again.
bro, we wanted
Hold on. With Maresca, with Maresca, we're cross heavy. We need a focal point in the box to get on those headers. Jackson, respect, with respect, isn't that guy?
His name is Oshman.
Victor Oshman, dude.
Yes, fine. Okay, cool. But you just okay, fine. Oshman's not here yet, to be completely honest. And that
neither was Samu. He's injured.
We literally. Okay, wait. We got. Come on. Let's be good faith. We got the here we go for Samu. We literally got the here we go.
Injured. He did a medical.
Okay. I personally don't believe that, but we'll get.
Time out.
Wait. Fabrizio said we're going to get.
You said you personally don't believe it. At this point, only one thing can stop it. He did a medical.
No,
we never heard anybody say the medical was clear. We heard there was difficulties.
Wait.
No,
okay.
Assume, more than likely, he probably had a medical.
Wait, no, wait, let me respond to Jimmy. Let me respond to Jimmy. Wait, let me respond to Jimmy. Just real quick.
Right there.
Wait.
Bro, it's right there.
Please, can you wait?
Gooscope is right there. Look.
Okay.
We don't have to argue with it.
Wait. Just wait. Lewis.
Gooscope is right there. He had an injury.
I'm just gonna scream. Lewis, was there not the other report about there being contract issues? There was another report about contract issues.
Let me just.
He failed the medical.
There was another report about contract issues.
Hey,
oh my fucking gosh, bro! This is why people hate you, bro.
No, I saw.
There was another one that does say changing the contract too. So it's like one or the other.
Really, it's right in front of your eyes. It's right in front of your face.
Dude, we're talking about the latest news. Who the fuck goes about old news? The latest news.
What, older news? Like what? Like an hour ago or 2 hours ago?
This conversation.
Yeah, news changed by the second. Dickhead, you don't see how Twitter works?
Hey, Joe, relax.
Like, yo, you talking about old news. News becomes old literally in seconds nowadays. Seconds.
Okay. I mean, like, listen. All I'm gonna say is
monitoring Pedronetto, and then all of a sudden, an hour later, we got him. You know what I'm saying?
One report says one thing, another report says another thing. You can pick and choose who you want to believe. Like, it's that simple.
Regardless of whatever it is.
To be fair, the medical ones are the later ones. Like that was 10:14.
That's fine. I agree. But hold on, bro. But Lewis, remember the El Chingarito guy was the first one to post that this deal was collapsed. He was the first one to post it. So
both reasoning was wrong.
Both. Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, we don't know that. And Fabrizio literally said we'll get further information in the later days. So we'll wait until then. That's why I said I personally don't believe.
It don't really matter. But what difference does that make?
Okay. So let's get back to the substance. Hold on. Let's get back to the substance. The substance. The reason why we were signing Samuel Omorodion was because of the profile. If we're gonna get Osimhen,
whoa.
I'm gonna talk over you. This is gonna get very loud.
Here's where you're going wrong because you're starting you're starting the point you're trying to make on your personal opinion as if it's the club opinion. We signed a striker. We don't know if it's because of the profile. We signed a striker.
It's obviously about the profile.
No, it's not obvious.
Hold on. Why else are we going for? Hold on. Wait. How? Okay. Why else are we going for 2 6'4" black Nigerian strikers? Why else? If it's not about the profile.
What does him being black have to do with anything?
I'm trying to be funny. Why else? If it's not about the profile. If it's not about the profile, why else? Why else are we going for?
I don't know why you do black Nigerian strikers.
Why else?
What the fuck that had to do?
Why else?
Bro, because it was an opportunity in the market. That's just what it was. But guess what? We don't want that option anymore.
But time out. Listen where his argument falls out. Listen where his argument falls out.
This is a full
because even when we signed Samu, it was always said we were still going in for Osimhen. Is he a different profile? He's the same profile as him.
Yes, but then there were also
so hold on, Dusko, hold on. So we don't have to shout. So it's clear it wasn't really about the profile. It was the fact it's just a striker. We're bringing in a striker. This deal fell through What will make more sense to me is it fell through because of the medical. The medical was today. In the field, the deal fell through today.
I get what you're saying.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
What he's saying
Contract
is,
terms would have been agreed before the medical, and here we go.
Yeah, so what he's saying is,
Yeah.
signing in the moment, we didn't mind it going through. Us fans didn't like it. We don't really like something like that. Good potential maybe, but the deal falling through like this isn't Chelsea being in a mess. Don't know what they're doing. Is they need to get a player from Atleti. Felix likes the club. It makes sense. That's all.
Yes,
and all what Chelsea fans are saying is that it still makes sense as a signing. And you're like going on.
No,
like,
but it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Who else are we going to get from them then? You tell me. Who else?
Bro, I don't know. But the fact is,
So
what I'm saying is, okay, but you need to understand, like, we don't like have to go through. Like, we don't have to go through like all of this. There was probably
news.
People saying in the chat like more than one as well.
Like we didn't
all be saying the source. Sorry,
we didn't have to accept what's it called? Atleti's premise about the whole Gallagher. There were other suitors in for Gallagher, yes, because he was rejecting.
How many?
Guys, can I finish? There's like 5 of you and 1 of me, please.
Yeah, but you still talk more than all of us combined. So what's that?
That's not true. But when obviously like who was rejecting everything, but like we got into this situation with Atletico Madrid, fine. And the allure of the profile of Omorodion was a good trade-off at the time. Now it's no longer looking that favorable. We can just back out altogether. Like there's still other suitors for Gallagher. We don't have to play on the
Let's tell you why that's a bad idea. You know why? Because it's stupid. Why? Gallagher's gone. You don't just back out.
3 months to decide and you want to back out.
Gallagher's gone. Gallagher's gone.
We wouldn't be the ones backing out. We wouldn't be the ones backing out.
We don't need to back out.
Atleti that would be backing out.
There's another player there that fits what we need, so we get him.
Who?
Who the
Felix?
fuck are we going for? You shit.
Felix.
What does Felix do for us? Tell me what he does. Please,
brother.
Your first argument was that he's better than Mudryk. That was what you said to me. He's better than
Mudryk. He's a better football player. He can play on the left.
Yeah.
So he makes our attack better on the left. I don't like nothing we have on the left.
So can Sterling, so can Neto.
Neto can start over there. He doesn't. First of all, not every fucking player we sign has to start. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all.
We already have so many.
Yo, did you let me talk? When you talked just a while ago, I shut the fuck up. As hard as it is to do, I did it.
All right.
You look at Arsenal's bench, Liverpool's bench. Look at those guys' bench. They have motherfuckers who can start for us. It's a reason. Because top 4 teams, bench players, usually can start. JOAO Felix is a starting level player. Does he have to start? No.
Jimmy, can I add your point before JOAO comes in?
Team.
You just scored an own goal.
No. JOAO, before you go in and give us another 15 minutes.
Let's go. Before you respond, I'll let Chaz.
No, it's fine. Just Jimmy scored an own goal.
Let me add this because JOAO will talk for a long while and we won't get much substance. Let me just add to what Jimmy's saying. Aston Villa were literally rumored. It literally says a report they're willing to spend, I think today or tomorrow, 50 million euros on him. Right? Their bench and squad is looking nice. If they were to add Felix, that's another dimension to their team. But it doesn't mean he's going to start. No one's saying he's a great player and he's fantastic. No one's saying that. All he's saying is for £8 million more than Sammy, who's inexperienced, young, certain profile, would rather get someone who's been at the club already, good quality, and look to see him improve. That's it. That's it.
Yo, it's just so funny, like being
and
on
you're
the
just
street.
sitting here argue that it's going to get you any followers. It's objective.
When I say getting followers, stop projecting, buddy. Anyway, it's just so funny being on these streams from time to time. I'm watching people like switch on their opinions. Like, well, it was just a year ago that I was arguing with Jimmy over Cole Palmer, and he was telling me this is the project, young players, man. Like, don't you know this by now?
Whoa, don't lie on my name, you cocksucker. Don't fucking lie on my name. Suck a dick and die, bastard. I don't know what the fuck you talking about a year ago. I ain't had no conversation with you about no fucking Cole Palmer.
I can point you to the stream. I can
be
point you
making up
to the
no
stream.
conversations with me. You
Okay,
fucking
I can point. Why
Well, a
would I
year
lie?
ago, we talk about Cole Palmer. Shut the fuck up. No, we
Why
didn't.
would I lie
Now you
about
pissed me
this?
off, man.
Why would I lie about
No,
this?
the fuck
But anyway,
you didn't. Fuck
but
is you
anyway,
talk about? We have,
but anyway.
Oh, people. Now you remember a conversation a year ago between me and you. What am I, your bitch? I don't remember no conversation with you from no year
Hold
ago.
on. I mean, I can point. I can point you
No,
to
point
the
your
stream.
shit. Go get some pussy. But you remember? Don't remember no conversation with me from no year ago.
Oi, I thought
No,
this.
Jimmy.
Damn.
It was when you had said
Fuck you
something
talk
like,
about a year ago today. Did we even have Cole Palmer? What day we signed Cole Palmer?
This is your fault. This happens, man.
And then you essentially were defending Cole Palmer's signing against what people were saying, because everyone was like, who the fuck is this? And like everyone was like, we should have gotten Kudus. And you're like, Kudus hasn't proven shit. And then of course, like, you know, no one knew that Cole Palmer was gonna do this. So like
It's Cole Palmer, man. No one knew he was gonna bang out like this.
Yeah,
the
end. Like,
no one could have foreseen Palmer scoring 22 Premier League goals, man.
Yeah, no one saw
No,
that.
like this is the thing. I was this was. I can give you the context. I was against the Cole Palmer signing. I came on here trying to advocate that position, and I was
Brother, you were against Cole Palmer as well? Nah,
yes, he was.
I was.
No.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't.
You can't say that because, like, what's it called? Like, you didn't know Cole Palmer was gonna do this when we signed him. You didn't know that. So, like, it's fair to be like, okay, I don't know who this guy is. Like, why?
No. My argument with Cole Palmer, because obviously Cole Palmer at the time had 14 Premier League starts and 0 league goals. I'd watched him kind of suffer out on the wing because he doesn't have that natural pace and ability. And I was saying, we already have Mudryk, we already have Madueke. Why don't we give those guys a chance to shine out on the wing and getting
because when you watch Cole Palmer play for Man
and Jimmy was telling me, this is the project. Like, don't you know this by now? Like, well, those were your words. I literally have the stream up. Hold on. I literally have the stream up right now. It's 11 months ago. Breaking: Man City rejects 35 million Cole Palmer bid with Staffy 11 months ago. I can deep dive later and pull up the clip later. But anyway, what I'm saying
a clip of me saying what? You still ain't saying what I said. What did I say?
What I said. You said that your point was.
You said it was part of the project.
Yeah, signing
part of the project.
Signing young players. Yeah, and now.
But that was fact.
What does that have to do with now?
Wait. And now, wait. Let me speak. And now I'm being told Samuel Omorodion, young, unproven. We don't really want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Like, no, obviously,
brother. If you look back at your comp, you ain't good enough.
Did you hear me say that?
Jimmy, wait. I'm not gonna lie to you. You didn't say that. I know you didn't say that. But I'm saying,
so what that got to do with me then?
No, I'm because you're here. You were part of that conversation then, and you're part of that conversation now. That's why I'm bringing it up.
But what's the point though? What's the point you're trying to make?
The point. Oh, wait. But the point I'm trying to make is this: a year ago, we were being told it's the young players project. Now a year later, we're saying, oh, we don't want to get this young player. We don't want to get that young player.
Bro, because this young player is trash, bro.
Okay, fine, and that's great. Wait. Okay, cool, and that's great, and that moves me on to my next point. That moves me on to my next point. We already have a bunch of young players behind all the positions that we have covered, and now you're wanting to add JOAO Felix onto that and say, oh, but he's not going to start, so it's okay. But we already have.
Not young.
Yeah, bro, I'm not letting you drive no boat, man, anytime soon, because you're gonna kill this shit. I'm sorry, bro. What?
If you guys just stop interrupting me, and my point will be a lot more coherent. Okay?
You've been talking for 15 minutes.
Because you keep interrupting me.
This is typical fucking dual scope, bro.
Stop interrupting.
Dual scope.
Okay.
Nobody's against young players, but do you not see how many young players we have now compared to last year? We added more. We have enough now. We reached to the point where 25 and up ain't gonna hurt anymore.
Yep.
It won't. There's enough young guys. How old is JOAO Felix? 25, 26?
24.
Let me double check.
So wait. So
right now it's not even about young because JOAO Felix is not young.
Yeah.
He's been a professional footballer for a long time. Long time. Their age is not even young. They grown men in football years because they've been playing first team football. These are not the typical 21, 22 that we were bringing in last year, Dusko. This is a whole new. Like, what are you talking about? We got
what's my guy's bro? What's your name?
Who?
Not Jimmy. My guy who we're going against right now. What's your name,
Dusko.
Dusko?
Yeah, Dusko.
So wait, so your whole argument is you'd rather Samu than Felix. Wait, this is your whole argument?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't. Okay, let's get it all out on the table. I prefer Oshiman, but if we have
Oshiman's still on the table, dude.
Wait. If we must get a player from
if you want Oshiman, Samu leaving makes it even more of a possibility.
He's going to loan out you after this,
brother. And if anything, Felix is pre-proven, bro. Let's just even look at that.
Yes, he's provenly shit. But anyway,
bro, Samu is provenly shit. Regardless,
let's say provenly shit.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, he's just not good. Like that's just the fact that he's
bro.
Not good.
I wouldn't even say that. I just like there's obviously some deficiencies in his game, but I wouldn't say he's
his inability to pass. The fact that every single shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. He dribbles into people just like Sterling. Like he has.
He's a better dribbler.
No, he's a good dribbler, but
he held on to the ball for too long, and
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody don't want to hear that.
He's a good dribbler, but he overdoes it.
Yeah, but he's not. But you just said he dribbles into people like Sterling. No, he doesn't.
Yes, because he holds on to the ball too long.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he does.
No, he does not.
When he quite frankly does. To be completely honest with you, he literally.
I don't even do.
I don't see him running into players, bro.
No, he does not.
He literally over dribbles.
I feel like you're being way overly. I feel like you're being way overly critical in this signing.
There's different ways to over dribble, and then running it, dribbling into players. He does not dribble into players.
I agree. He don't release the ball quickly enough sometimes. Like
those are a lot of flaws. Like that's some flaws. That's a lot.
Do I? You know the problem?
And he's 26 or whatever.
Rivals and from my own fans. I've got my own fans telling me what rivals are telling me. We buy Samu. Why are you getting Samu? Why go for so many young players? They're not good enough. We go for Felix. He ain't good enough. We go for Pedro. He's too injury prone. You can't win.
I didn't say that.
Hold on. Like it's this perfect player sitting down to sign.
It's like this perfect player.
No. Again, you guys are arguing amongst yourselves, and I didn't say any of this. And just because a rival says something doesn't mean it should be automatically discounted. Rivals can say something.
You're saying this shit the rivals say.
You're saying what they're saying too.
No, I'm not. Like, okay. Wait. Does that mean that I'm not allowed to be?
Can I just respond to your point that you said originally? People in chat asking me, people in chat asking me, go, Ches, your club's a mess. They're going for Felix now, haha. And you're saying also, why are we going for Felix? This signing, I haven't looked at it once and gone, oh, what a poor signing this is. I don't really get the angle. Honestly,
the angle
it's
is
not that deep.
Okay. But the thing is, even if I lay it out to you, you're just
Carney's
here's your issue. Your issue is you just don't want to hear it. You want somebody to come up here and clap and be like, whatever we're doing is A-okay.
You just want to hear you explain why you're your side. That's it.
Like I can literally. I've explained it. I've laid it out. And some of the things that some of the things before you came, people were saying, I can understand this, but this. I can understand this, but that. And that's fine. I'm here for that conversation. But you first came on here and just said you're waffling. Everything you like.
No, because
I'm not saying. And you said I said nothing of substance. Really? Even though people on the panel are agreeing.
My opinion is this.
Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me.
Right, let's do a good land. Go on.
Stop interrupting me. It's getting frustrating. How can you come on here and say in one breath, oh, you're waffling, you're saying nothing of substance, and in the other breath you're saying, oh, the rival, you're trying to you're trying to gain followers and appease rivals. Like, it's not making any sense. All I'm trying to say. Wait. You're still doing it. Like, please, this is my last thing. All I'm gonna say is this.
Speaking for about half an hour, bro.
All I'm gonna say.
Let me.
Lewis has been talking for ages, fam.
Shut up, man. All I'm gonna say is this. You don't have to play by Atletico's rules. You are Chelsea, an established football club. If they don't want Gallagher, somebody else will. Gallagher has softened his stance and has shown he's willing to leave.
Bro, Gallagher will not go to
someone else will take
England
him.
clubs.
Thank you very much.
Clear. He does not want to go to any club in England for that. The ones
He didn't even want to resign.
That's why he accepted over there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Somebody else will want. Y'all think he's football manager.
Then
Like
someone
you
else
just
will take
throw
it.
him back in the box,
Oh,
and you leave out to the other screen. You go to the kitchen, you get your fucking warmed up milk and a snack, and you come back. And
This
the
is so
offer's on
funny.
the screen.
I'm rolling on the floor laughing. This is so funny.
Question to Hassan, by the way, we got better attack than you, so you can go off the chat and do what you need to do.
Nobody having no meltdown.
Anyway, back to Duar, yeah.
Y'all.
Duar, let me ask you a question to know your ball knowledge. Did you want Conor Gallagher to stay in our club?
No.
Surprise.
No, you don't.
Fair enough. Because if you said yes there, I would have left. Mums. Because that would have confirmed it to me. Because I don't think what you're saying isn't disingenuous. I just feel like it's a bit too pessimistic.
You literally talk out of both sides of your mouth. But now what I'm saying is disingenuous.
Let me land my point.
You're not understanding what he's saying.
Go on, Chez, land.
You really didn't comprehend what he just said, bro? You really didn't comprehend what he just said?
Let me go.
He's not talking out of both sides of his mouth.
But he is.
What he's saying is he understands what you're saying. He just don't agree with you. That's basically.
Oh, now he's saying that. When he first came in, you're waffling.
Oh my God, bro! Why do you get so upset about the past?
No.
Calm down now. Everybody's relaxed.
Jimmy, I'm fine.
Lewis,
I'm cool, baby. I'm cool.
let me to land.
Wait, guys. Let's let Chez land. Go on, Chez.
What I'm saying, well, Jimmy's right. Two things can be true. I can understand your point and still think you're flipping waffling. You've been sitting on this chat for 45 minutes and not one of the panelists has gone, yeah, we're listening to you and you're not
a lie. That's literally a lie.
Wait, he's got to land.
I mean, he's lying. He's literally lying, guys.
Nobody agrees with you,
bro.
If
you don't believe me, look at the panel. Look at the chat.
Nobody agrees with you.
They're not paying me. They're not paying me to chat like this. Point of view. I just think you're waffling. Okay. And the reason why I think you're waffling is you've spoken for about 45 minutes and I haven't really heard a definitive point.
You're literally talking about both sides of your mouth now.
He ain't done. He's got to land. Go on.
I heard Jimmy in that. I heard just a minute ago, Felix can't dribble. He holds on the ball too long. What did you do at Barcelona? He's going everywhere with this argument. Why do you have to bend over for Atletico Madrid? The profile's changed.
There was all coherent points.
Bro, I never said what you said was disingenuous. I never said that's disingenuous. I'm saying I just don't agree with you. The majority of the people don't agree with you. Because I think the way you're looking at the signing is from the wrong lens, in my opinion. I don't think you're looking at it the right lens. I think you're looking at it as an isolated signing. This is linked to other players. Bro. That's all it is.
I've already given my right.
And whoever's called F, he hasn't spoken at all. So it'd be nice to hear some. No offense to him, you spoke for a long time. Like, let someone else speak as well, and the guy next to me as well. Because we haven't heard their opinions either.
No,
we have.
CJ, big up, bro.
CJ, that's it. Big up CJ. He hasn't spoken. So
you know what? Next year, next season, next summer, I'm not talking about the transfer window till August. That's my new rule. Because Chelsea, I'm realizing Chelsea's we start making bad boy moves in August. Nothing before August. I don't care about who we linked with. None of that. I'm gonna wait till August and wait till Egg Bali and them bring out the chopper.
Hey, I know it's often.
And start doing their thing.
I'm not covering on for no one. I'm just giving my opinion. I just don't think he's looking at the signing from the right angle. Like I could look at any player and go, Pedro Neto, too injury prone. He's never there. Poor signing. Or I could look at it as when he's fit, he's a good player. It's the way you want to look at it. But I think you're looking at it way too on the glass is half empty side.
We always this fan base is the most pessimistic fan base.
And that's why I said you're waffling. I'm not saying you're waffling to your point.
Okay, cool. So you're backtracking. That's fine. Anyway, here's the thing.
We're still talking. Oh my, CJ, do you want to say something, bro?
Well, yes, because I'm the one who started this particular. Okay, wait. Does somebody else want to say something before I go?
Let's let CJ just land quickly and get his point, and then we'll go back to you, Duoscope.
C-Mac, what's up, bro?
I just want to say, like, Duoscope, you said, we're looking for the what is it? That type of striker, like that.
Oh, sorry.
So if we had gotten Osimhen, right? And then we also get JOAO Felix, who you agree is an upgrade on Mudryk, right? And we don't agree, but I think he's an upgrade on Sterling as of right now. Are you not happy then?
No, because we already have too many players. A, B, we just signed Pedro Neto, and C, and C.
Too many what?
We already have too many players. A, B, we just signed Pedro Neto.
Players can be sold, bro.
Oh God,
we're getting rid of Noni and Sterling.
Yeah, like players can be sold.
Noni and Sterling this window. Do you believe that?
Hold on, wait. But Dusko, let me ask you this: of all the windows we had these owners, have we had trouble selling players?
Facts.
Have you? It depends which players.
Oh, see, you see what I'm saying?
It does. I mean, it does. Listen,
we had
issues selling Kepa. We have issues selling Lukaku. We had issues selling Ziyech.
We wanted to sell Gallagher last. No, that's not what I asked you. When the windows are done, have we had issues getting rid of players?
Okay. Well, I'll give you the answer you're looking for. No, we haven't.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so right now we still got time. Don't say we have too many players when we have all this time left to still get rid of them.
Okay.
Fabrizio also said as well to watch for outgoings if this deal goes through.
Yeah, come on. Like it's selling season. It's getting down to the last few weeks. That's when everybody starts spending money.
I mean,
everybody
here's the thing.
starts spending money in the last few weeks.
You know what? I'm not going to argue.
We got value on our team. We have valuable players that people will want.
No, you know what? I won't even argue that point. I'll give you that. Maybe okay, cool. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the window. That's fine. But from a squad,
right now we can't complain about the size of the squad.
Let's CJ finish on his point.
No. I'm gonna respond. But even still, yes, we may be able to sell, but from a squad building standpoint, JOAO Felix doesn't contribute much to our team anyway.
Yo, that's your personal opinion. We're not going to be able to change that, so that's why we want to.
We want to move on from that argument.
Yeah, we want to leave that argument because we already tried to argue that, and it's like it was a waste of time. We're just going to agree to disagree. We mentioned to you why we think he's better. You mentioned to us why you think he's not, and that's it. We just leave it at that.
All right, bro.
Just quickly, CJ, did you have any more you wanted to add? Oh no, he's on mute. All right, it's okay, no worries.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to beat you down and think your opinion and tell you your opinion is like crazy. Your opinion is not like it's based on nothing. Some of the stuff you say in JOAO Felix that's not true. He's not like Sterling. He's not. Can he be somebody that over dribbles? Yes, but he's not like Sterling. I think he'll look way more better in this setup than he did in the last time playing with us. I just think he will. I think he'll look better. And not only that, he was excited about being here. It's something about a player where they want to be somewhere. That it means more when the player wants to be somewhere. When they at a place they want to be, like he kept making it known. I love Chelsea. He kept saying it. Even when he was gone and before he went to Barca and he knew he wasn't coming back here, he still had quotes about Chelsea. He talked about how he loved it. So
I just like the fact this signing is that it doesn't cost as much as they wanted originally. The reason why last year they didn't buy him,
it's half the money. It's literally half.
Yeah, last year they wanted
80.
Don't quote me if I'm wrong, Lewis. I don't know if it's true yet. I think last year they wanted 75 million euros.
Yeah.
And we were never going to pay that, so we let it go.
Something.
Yeah, so we looked to them last summer. Last summer we were going to get. It was too much money. This summer, opportunities come up. 42 million cut price.
I still don't care. 42 million is still extortion for JOAO Felix. You know when you go to a shop. You know when you go to a shop, you want to buy something, and they say like, "Oh, it's reduced," but it's it's expensive.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. No, hold on. Okay, Mr. Football Manager. How much should he be worth? 20?
Yeah, tell us 15.
15.
What the fuck is you talking about?
15. And I'll spend on that.
Shut up,
15.
He
sucks. Okay, he's awful. He's dreadful.
I'm saying 85 million from Mate Moretto. 85 million from Mate Moretto. I'm saying
there's a reason why no one paid it. There's a reason why no one paid it. Like the guy is just awful. He's not.
Yeah,
good.
but that's the same thing as Neto, bro. Neto, Neto was injury probably would have never cost.
So who else for 40 mil
could you get?
Who else of his quality could you get for 40 mil?
Yeah.
Fabrizio said 105 to 115.
That's what I'm saying to you, Lewis. I'm not
Yeah, okay, guys. Why do you think Atletico drastically dropped their pricing like this from that to this? Why do you think?
Dude, nobody
It's
cares.
because
That
he's
happens
not
to a lot
good.
of players. Nobody cares. A lot of
You see,
players
now
get
no one
their
cares.
fucking
Now
prices.
no one
That
cares.
is a heavy overvaluation.
When I'm
That's what I'm
cooking,
saying.
no one cares. All I'm gonna say
No,
is this:
because
for you guys and the guys in the chat, the evidence is in front of your face. If you refuse to look at it, that's on you.
because
But
his
I have done my
situation
job.
with one
I've
club
done my
random
job.
force,
I've
that
done my
means he's a
job.
bad
I've
player.
given you the evidence. If
What
you
are
want to
you
ignore it,
talking
that's
about?
on you.
I
The
literally just addressed
situation ran its course.
By the
I
way,
literally
my
just
battery's
addressed the
low. So
point.
if I leave, that's fine.
I literally just addressed the point a second ago. I said last year we didn't want to pay 85, so his price dropped. So this year we want to buy him.
Okay, so somebody said someone said Oshiman's price dropped too. First of all, it was a release clause, and they said that they dropped it from 120 to 80, which is still quite a high price.
Your
Now
point
you're saying
is,
for 105, 115 to 42. Do you see
what
the
is
drastic drop
just
off?
because a club values him at 115 doesn't mean he's worth that money. Like, what are we
that
doing
doesn't
here?
matter. Like,
Oh god,
like we
Oh,
value
God.
Conor Gallagher at 18 million, but no one's gonna pay
God.
that.
Oh god.
Like, bro, you're like can't differentiate between what
Let's see
a
if I
club
can find
value
any
and a
other
market
ones.
value. For me, João Felix has always been a 35 to 50 million player max. But because of the club, because of his country, because of the international caps, because he's got flair, he's a good age, people inflate their prices. Guess what, brother? That's called the market. Is what happens. It's called
Give me a
scarcity.
second, I'll be back.
You know what scarcity means, right?
He's conflating the market
80
value with
million was the
player's
last
skill.
reported.
His market value is never going to be worth 80 million euros. That's why he never went anywhere. If he was going on for 35, 40, he would have gone club to club by now. That's why Villa and Chelsea are looking at him.
Yo, President Jafar.
I said, dude,
Lewis, what is this report saying, Lewis? Isn't that what I'm, Jimmy? Is that what I'm just saying right now, or am I making this up? Like I'm going mad. We didn't want to pay 80 million euros. Now he's gone down to 50. Now we've got Conor Gallagher off the books. So we've got money coming in. Sterling's going, Madueke is going, Carney most likely. It makes sense. There's nothing wrong with this deal. Money wise, the player's already been here. He covers positions. He's technical. He's quick. Like, I don't really understand what this conversation should be. Good signing. What are we doing with Oshiman? That's it. Why are we spending 2 hours talking about waffle?
To me, it was simple. I didn't get us going for two unproven strikers. So same energy with Felix. It's just Felix is proven. So I'm less inclined
Felix
to care.
Oshiman is, but our attack, everybody's taking an attack in the league. Everyone.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know what I'm getting with João Felix, positively and negatively.
I get it for you because your last few statements about João Felix let me know he's just not your baller. So I get it. I get it everywhere. Because when I don't like a player, it's nothing you can tell me that can make it fit. So I understand totally where you come from. You don't like João Felix as a player, so it don't make sense to you.
No. But here's the thing. You guys don't like him that much either. There's a reason why.
Now you can't speak for us.
Wait.
You already went wrong. Hold on. I'm a 44-year-old man. How the fuck you gonna tell me what I like?
You can't speak for us.
You can't
okay, let me substantiate the claim. Let me substantiate the claim. There's a reason why you're saying. Actually, some of the guys earlier here. I don't know what particularly you guys think, but there's a reason why. You're saying, but he's going to be a backup. He's going to be depth, quality, value, quality. That was what Joey was saying earlier. Like, there's a reason why you're saying, but he's better than Mudryk. He's better than Mudryk, so it's okay. There's a reason why you're saying these things. It's because you know he's not levels. You know that. You know he's not good.
What do you mean by he's not levels?
You're trying to take the margin. You're trying to take the marginal wins of but he's a bit better than Mudryk, isn't he? Or he's a bit better
he's
than.
Not a bit better than Mudryk.
Dusko, wait. I want to respond to this one. So basically, the reason why I was saying that specifically is because you look on the right, Cole Palmer's got that on lock. You look in the middle, I would assume Nkunku has that on lock, and maybe Felix would be competing. You look up front, I'd expect us to be going in for Oshiman still, so he would be the one that would go up top. You look at the left, it would be Neto versus Felix. So what you're looking at is quality competition. Exactly. Because as of right now, I don't know where he breaks into outright. He could break in
That's
outright.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Great competition, great depth in the squad. I have no issues with that.
Point makes sense. If he came in and we said he was starting, that would show how poor our team was. Because if we all agree he's not 10 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 player and he comes into our team and walks in, that would move to our point, which he kind of moves the needle. So that's my thing, that we don't rate him a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10 player. But what we're saying is he's a good squad option and to compete. That's it.
Like,
that's
Dusko,
not saying
Dusko, here's the problem, Dusko.
Mudryk, I personally want to give him time to.
You making it seem like we saying he's an 8 or a 9. No, he's a 6, a 7. That's cool. We need that in the squad too.
We need that against Everton away.
42 million. We need that.
Okay, this is the thing. So Lewis, you said Palmer had that unlock. If Palmer doesn't play, then it's probably going to be Madueke. If Madueke doesn't play, then it'll probably be Neto. If he doesn't play, then it'll probably be Sterling. On the left, if you already have Mudryk. Okay, fine. Mudryk's not good, fair enough. But you have Sterling, and you still have Neto there on the left wing. Like, obviously, he's not going to play striker. In the midfield, you already have Carney Chukwuemeka, who is still quite good, to be honest, and probably suits the midfield way more than Felix. You still have Dewsbury in that position. You still have obviously Palmer can play in the middle, and you still have Nkunku. Like, there are a lot of already interchangeable players in our squad already. So
that's why they have to watch out for the outgoing.
What's wrong with having left?
Remember, Chukwuemeka's got links with, I think, Barcelona and a Premier League team. I can't remember.
Yes, but he's still here, and it's not likely that somebody's going to cough up 40 million for him off of an injury-prone season. So, like,
who told you they want 40? Stop
that's his
report.
Also, just out of interest, loan potentially too.
But not only that,
okay, fine, all loan. That's fine.
As we see these reports about how much a player is wanted for, they always sell for 10 and 15 million cheaper. So just relax on the report.
Okay, fine. Even if it's not 40, even if it's not 40, because they obviously they're gonna want to make a profit. If not, they're not gonna sell him. So maybe 25, 30. They're not gonna take a loss on Chukwuemeka.
So it will not be a loss on Carnes. It will not be a loss regardless.
Okay, so like 25, 30, fine. Someone's gonna come and pay. It's like, okay, fine, we'll loan him. If you're gonna loan, I don't know. Either way, it's just like, I feel like we need to, especially where we are in this project, because it's been years. We need to start like actually looking for like the needs of our squad and tending to those, instead of just saying, oh, but this is a good deal in this horrific situation that we put ourselves in. This is a good deal that we put ourselves in.
That's your personal opinion. Nobody else thinks this is a horrific situation but you.
We're getting Gallagher. How's that horrific?
Literally.
Has Gallagher traumatized you that much that you do anything to get rid of him?
Bro, nobody wants that. Yes, he has.
In a way, yeah.
Oh God.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
He's not good enough. You watch the games, right?
I mean, listen, I'm not a fan of Gallagher. If our squad,
do you see how we play now? Mudryk cannot play in this team because he does not have a first touch, and he's a winger. So imagine Gallagher in the midfield not having a first touch. He cannot.
I'm passing backwards. Yeah, I agree.
He can't. So he has to go. He cannot play in this team.
Okay. Sure. Gallagher. Yes, but
you gotta get in the system that fits him. That's it.
I feel like JOAO is projecting his opinions on the overall club onto the signing.
Projecting what?
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's what they do. I don't know you minutes.
What am I projecting?
I might be wrong.
What am I projecting? Tell me, play it.
Everybody feels this way about Felix.
Can I finish my point? In my opinion,
none of you guys really rate Felix. How you
get? Yeah, explain why.
You better off
explain why.
Who rates him to who don't. Don't tell us who we rate.
But are you saying like you don't rate him? Could have been a 2-minute conversation. I don't rate him, guys, and it doesn't really move the needle. But you've ended up talking for over an hour about it, and I don't know why. Like, we get it. You don't rate the player. That's it. Like, we don't mind him.
That's not it. We went into the specifics. We talked about the deal. We spoke about specifics. Again, you're just switching off your brain at convenient moments. I'm very clearly expressing why I don't think the signing.
Wait,
okay.
I'm switching off my brain.
There's part. Okay, wait. There's part A. There's part A. Felix is shit. There's part B. 900 reasons why he shouldn't be signed because of our squad. Our squad. The attacking options we currently have, the size of the squad, the new deal. It's not just because I don't like the player. I've given a bunch of reasons why. Why this? And why
super chats. This guy's just talking too much, man. Honestly.
But anyway, switch off your brain all you want. If that suits you, innit? Like,
but you need to go to bed.
I'll leave you guys to it. You guys can all you guys can all stroke to how much you want.
When Sterling and Felix was here, who was playing better?
No, I respect your stance on this. To be fair, it's good to get a different opinion.
Nah, come on.
Yo, listen. I don't have a problem with your opinion, but you need to realize your opinion is mainly based on you don't like the player.
Yeah,
and that's cool. You don't like JOAO Felix. That's okay.
It just isn't.
But then when you start trying to make it everything else, it's like, whoa. That's what Ches is saying. You don't even have to go into all of that. You don't like him.
You're doing exactly what you just accused me of trying to think for me. Like that's just not
Bro,
what it is.
did you just admit you don't like him? Did you just agree with him?
I said A, I don't like him. B, there's a bunch of reasons why he doesn't. Okay, so it's like I said, you're just switching up your brains. Okay, go ahead. I can't enjoy this anymore. See you guys in a bit.
What about this? Didn't I just say once he said he didn't like him?
Just turn up your brain. It's fine. Switch it off. Switch it off.
Nah, bro, you need to go to bed. It's late in the UK. Like
he's not in the UK, bro. That dude is in fucking New Zealand.
He is waffling, and it's a Sunday night, so no one should be drinking as well. I don't know what's going on.
Dusko was bugging, bro. And he don't understand. Like, yo,
you know he said a stroke. That's rude, bro. Like, what the hell?
Listen, once you say you don't like a player, I don't even care what you gotta say after that.
That's all
you don't like him.
You can't be convinced otherwise. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
So it's like, why would we even keep arguing? You don't like the player. It's done, right? It's done. You don't like the player. That's cool. Nobody's forcing to say you like JOAO Felix, but nobody's not about to tell me this is not an okay deal. Like I'm not. JOAO Felix is not that bad of a player.
No.
For the utility he can bring up in the front, and if we still get Osherman, keeping Dewey with fucking Jackson, what are we talking about here? I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Right. Let Mudryk have to play. Let Sterling have to play. I don't like the way they play. I'm tired of them.
You can find an English loan for that, brother.
A hot take here. I think Mudryk is on more often than Sterling. I'm not.
What? You think Mudryk is what?
Today's game, he showed me more than Sterling done.
Nah, bro. Mudryk is not a
I'm on my own in this one. I might be on my own. You'd have to give.
Mudryk was better in the second half. Oh, that first half, blood.
Man,
I'm not gonna do a duo. I'm not gonna sit here and make you make.
No. I hear what you're saying. Like, he was a bit better as the game progressed, but
Sterling just pissing me off because the guy who is man them, he's on 300k. He's nearly touching 3-0, and he can't make a cross. He runs with his head down, with his hair wigging around the place, running off the pitch. At least Mudryk offers something. Like, he passes the ball. He created a chance for Cole today. At least he done that.
Yeah, but he loses the ball 17 times before he make that one chance.
No, the ball's on the floor. The ball's on the floor. Trust me. But like,
he don't run. He's the dumb player. That's dumb.
I saw Sterling last year
knows,
have 3 1-on-1s.
I need to be here to receive the ball. I know when to make the run. Mudryk is just dumb, yo. He's dumb. He's fucking dumb.
Jimmy, I saw Sterling last year have 3 3-on-1s and not pass each time. I'm sorry. Bye.
Yeah, I've seen Mudryk do worse. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've seen Sterling put winners games. Fuck that. He's done things to win. Mudryk is ass. Yeah. Mudryk's best stuff is mistakes. Oh, the goal against Arsenal. That shit was a mistake. Oh, he saved us against Newcastle. That shit was a mistake.
That wasn't a mistake, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
should be a mistake.
It's like, Sterling's choice, like decision making.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we've got Neto and Felix anyway, so I'm happy. I don't even care.
We're about to get Osimhen on top.
I'm good. I got Jackson on the left, Pedro, Felix. I'm happy, man. Keep it moving.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Sterling or Mudryk, but I don't even want to think about them two. I'll be so real.
Yeah.
Sterling we're stuck with because of them wages.
Because of the
Mudryk, loan that brother out somewhere, let him figure out some football IQ, and then sell him to the first bidder.
Yeah, he's ass, bro.
At least Felix will drag players. Felix has our kind of play style where he holds onto the ball and that brings players into the game, or he'll get fouls. Mudryk or Son don't do that. They just lose the ball.
They just lose the ball.
Or Mudryk will kick it out of play. Poor touch or poor shot. At least Felix will get fouls in that.
I know if it's just a
look
pure
what Dildo Scope said. This is clear evidence of me expressing my dislike for Mudryk and using it to blind me. I used the 60+ games he played for this team to blind me. It blinded me. I haven't many games. He's ass. Fuck is you talking about? He ain't played a half of a season, you fucking prick. Yo, why don't you go put yourself on the Barbie and cook yourself, you fucking schmuck? I fucking don't like you, bro. I really don't like you. Next time you come on this fucking panel, you'll get a word and I'm gonna cook you, fucking dweeb. Okay? I'm gonna make you go cut yourself.
Oh, fucking hell, bro. Oh my
That's what's that thing you put on the screen? That's at least.
Oh yeah, that's just our disclaimer. That's just the standard disclaimer.
Fucking pussy. Fuck is he talking about?
Has to be dumb.
No day would you
I'm gonna make you cut yourself off. Do you know how wild that is?
Yeah.
To be fair, Luke, he did say some wild stuff as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
You gotta give it and take it.
Comes around, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair.
What are you talking about?
Nathan, I actually don't think we got your take on the whole thing. How are you feeling,
just
bro?
got the news now, to be honest. I thought I gotta jump on this. Yeah. Joao Felix, like Jimmy said before, is the type of player that obviously divides opinion, but like I think most people at the very least can see the way he plays when he plays football. This guy's he's an entertainer. That's what he does. He's been playing like Benfica, Atletico Madrid. Obviously, Atletico Madrid was a wrong club for him, but when he played for us, he looked good. Besides that, obvious red card on his debut, like that was just a bit of a wild situation.
West London derby will take it.
Yeah, like for me, he's a number 10 that is very good on, like, you know, he's technically gifted, good on the ball. As you know, as been mentioned before, he can draw fouls. He's someone who obviously can pass as well. Like I think that's an understated quality of his. Maybe people don't look too much on that. When they think of 10s, they think of goal scoring 10s, but this guy is a playmaker as well. So it's like if we can add that to our squad, we're only just improving our squad. I don't see why anyone would think otherwise, that we're downgrading our squad. We are improving our squad if we get Joao Felix, irrespective of whether you like him as a player or not. He is better than a lot of what we got on the left-hand side if we put him there, because obviously Neto came in. But I'd be happy if we get this over the line. I didn't even think that we had a chance to go back in for him after his whole Barcelona loan situation. I thought like he was either going back there or just stay at Atletico and maybe someone else.
Yeah, literally. When we had him before,
left field,
no one really wanted him to leave. Like when he left, it was sad to see him go. Not sad like he scored bare goals, but he was a breath of fresh air at the time, innit?
Yeah.
And guess what? He scored yesterday. I'm looking at the goal right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. With better technical players, like imagine Felix now instead of Mount. I think we can team Moderna doing that madness on the wing. You've got
I just sent it into the stream.
Cooks, Jax, you got Palmer, you got Pedro. And imagine Pedro, Felix. That makes a lot of sense.
Having Felix come off the bench, like that's
makes sense. Like squad depth. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you just got more technical players.
Man, we need to be minimum top 4, man. And I need to be seeing my team back in Champions League. It's freaking dusty competition.
And how many games we have? Like 65 this season.
Around the Conference League. Yeah.
If we get these signings, though, man, I want to win at least 2 trophies next season, bro. At least 2, man.
Yo, big up.
Big up, Sam. Big up, bro.
Yo.
That's what I mean. Like Real Madrid, look at their squad. I mean, obviously not going to really be a Real Madrid-esque club, but like it's just talent everywhere. Bench, starting 11, like you want that level.
What a silly question that is. Give me a sec.
That's just...
man, I got a bounce in it. Love Jimmy. Love Lewis as well.
I big up Ches. It's been good talking, man. Bless up, man. I'm going to put your link in the description.
Come and Dua, have some tea. Have a good night rest. Love.
Like, this development is definitely positive. If they can get this over the line, then boy, this
man, he just be fucking tripping sometimes.
Yo, I got a question. What's everybody's been saying about, like, why are people having a problem with us getting rid of a striker?
Breaking up.
Oh yeah, you broke up. You broke up, bro.
Get out of it. You too close to the MRI machine.
Can I quickly just say this?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
This is a.
No, Hey, I'm in the garage. Hold up. I'm gonna come back out and get back in.
No worries, brother.
Okay.
Bless up. Go on, Sam.
This is a good signing on many facets, and I'll tell you why. Was it not just 2 days ago we just signed Pedro Neto, and some of these men were saying that he's injury prone. So you guys are expecting him to get injured anyway. Not only just 2 days ago we signed an injury prone player. So if we're getting João Felix now and Pedro Neto gets injured against Man City, God forbid, and then we have to play Mudryk, what are you lot gonna say? I know João Felix. Yeah, I know João Felix.
You want Sam Omorodion?
Yeah, none of us want.
No, I know João.
I'm just saying.
João Felix for me is like
you
a
got a point there,
7.5.
Marshall. You got a point.
João Felix is like a 7.5 out of 10. Like he's not 8, 9, but he's good enough to be. He's good enough to be a sub. But still part of the main core 11, kind of, if you get what I'm trying to say.
He'll get those Club World Cup minutes.
Exactly.
Those early cup games.
To be honest, I don't really see a problem with this.
I'll be right back. I gotta log in through my phone.
No worries, bro.
But my main priority now is getting a striker and a centre back. That's my main priorities. So I'm not really looking too tough at this. It's great that he's coming. But now I need Osimhen, and I need them to identify a centre back, because I'm convinced our centre backs are failed CDMs, because they're so good with the ball at their feet, but when it gets to defending, I don't know why they're afraid to put in a tackle. So I'm convinced they're failed central midfielders that have been put into centre back. So we need a real like bad boy centre back that puts their body around, actually wants to commit to tackles, you know. So like someone like not exact like height profile, but someone like what's that guy called? Lisandro Martinez from United. Like he wants to get stuck in. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that someone that type of mold I wouldn't mind as well.
I mean, Savić showed good willingness to make a tackle against Inter.
Because there was so many times in pre-season where I'm seeing Badiashile and Cole just one-on-one. They're backing up into the box, giving the winger the opportunity to shoot. So we need to invest in at least another centre back and a striker, which I'm hoping is either Osimhen or Gyökeres, but I don't think that Gyökeres is gonna happen. So
Gyökeres links have died so long ago. Now that we don't have Omorodion, it's looking we are gonna focus on Osimhen now. We need a striker.
Yeah, desperately.
It always felt like with or without Omorodion, we were gonna go for him. Now it's just more confirmation.
But now it's more like, oh, we didn't get the striker. Now we need to get a striker. So now it's like, now all hands on deck to get Osimhen done, which I think will go until the end of the window. By the way.
Yeah, my thing is, you know, I love the fact that we're signing all these players, and I know we need competition, but the thing is, there needs to be a point where we stop and say we can't use the phrase "it's healthy competition" anymore, because there does have to be a level of sustainability in our level. Competition's fine, because I get when European competition, we've got 60 games coming up this season, but if we keep on chopping and changing, like it will be hard for a manager in his first season at Chelsea, especially because of the pressure. You don't get a lot of time. So I do think we need to sell players. I did see that Sterling is expected to leave. Hopefully he does. Hopefully Mudryk goes out on loan, which I think is quite unlikely, but I'm praying, you know. Man went to church today, my prayers have been answered that we're not getting Omorodion, so what can the Lord not do? So yeah.
Bro, I'm
instead
exhausted.
of squad piling in the attack, we're just squad piling with the attacking midfielders, and it's just someone a bit more proven. I'll take that.
Because you've got Carney, KDH, and Kunku, Palmer could possibly play there. And if we get Felix as well. So
but he's not good on the left wing. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. He's more better through the 10 in the middle. Like that's his actual position. We don't really have too many of those type of players, especially in the play style he plays football. So
I really don't think Sterling goes. I think Sterling has made it so clear he is settled in London. He doesn't want to go. He likes the London life. He specifically came to Chelsea because he wanted to move to London. I don't think we get rid of him. And plus the wages.
Thing is, with that Osimhen thing, not Osimhen, that Felix thing where he said he's not great out wide. I want it. I want, like, obviously versatility is good, but the players that are versatile, they need to be playing in their best position. For me, I think obviously Palmer can play in the 10 and on the right, but for me, I think he's better on the right, and that's why I don't want to see him in the number 10. So again, I'll use another example. Nkunku can play up front and he can play in the 10. I want to see Nkunku playing the 10 because that's his best position. I don't want him to be shoehorned up front. Otherwise, there's no point of him playing because we're not going to maximize his full potential. So we're going to have to see what they do with Udi's selling. We'll see in a couple of weeks where we're at.
You know, but you know, the crazy thing is, like, yeah, we look at this team and we go, we need some experience into this team, right? Felix is very experienced. You don't have to rate the guy, right? But even when he came to the club, he was the best thing we had till he had to leave. And that said a lot of, how low we were. For someone to only get 4 goals in like 16 appearances and still turn out to be the best attacking option we had at the club, that shit was just sad. But, this is like an opportunity where either way we were going to get someone from Atletico Madrid. Might as well get the one that potentially might offer you more, only because we've already seen what he could do. We've seen Felix play in different places: Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. So I just don't understand how, it becomes a negative thing. Like, yeah, I understand, stockpiling isn't great, but guess what? These owners are going to do it anyway. You and me could sit here, we could say, you know what, this is garbage. Guess what? Tomorrow they buy you somebody else. That's just the reality. But we can just take the positives out of this because he does add something different. If we look at, we've all said we don't have good left wingers. We legit said Mudryk and Sterling got to go. And then they've given you Neto and Felix. And then now the complaint is, oh yeah, that's too many. Bro.
I mean, that's a Chelsea fan base.
You want quality or you want
about
bang
everything,
average?
aren't they?
All I've seen with this news is that the quality in our attacking areas has improved. Like we used to think people forget how fucking much we were in the trenches when we had Gallagher, Mount, Havertz.
Oh wow! You literally just had to go all the way back then. You had to go back to the Newcastle lineup and remind me of the painful days.
Apologies in advance, guys.
People really
exactly.
People really
triangle.
Those days. I don't
forget a triangle.
Like those were the worst.
Oh my god! The creativity out of the
bro. Like it makes no sense, man. I remember those days. I was in the comment sections on everybody's channels in here cussing my ass off because I was like, this ain't it. And now I'm seeing it's like I feel like the Chelsea fans are just they aren't content with happiness. Like they have to be fucking miserable.
I'm never satisfied, man. We know this.
Bro,
that's why I go on Twitter, man. I can't go on Twitter anymore.
I'm like, I've been working my ass off all fucking day. I sat down just to get one glass of water, and then I see we're getting Felix, we're getting rid of Sam Omorodion or Omar.
Bro, I'm exhausted already. I haven't even completely accepted the Pedro Neto thing. Like I'm only just digesting it, and then they're shoving this down my throat with the whole pause. Samuel Omorodion and Cadillo collapses. Now all of a sudden, João Felix is next one in. I'm like, what the what? I didn't even get a chance to really compartmentalize that we just got Pedro Neto. I didn't have a chance to process it at all. It's crazy.
If we're gonna be honest,
like a throwback to last year, I'll be so real.
If we're gonna be honest,
Lavia was like the one that came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, we weren't talking about Lavia at all. All of a sudden,
we're
we
getting
Lavia.
Lavia and Caicedo. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was gonna say people tell us we have like injury prone players anyway. So taking that into consideration, then it means we might not see a lot of games out of Nkunku this year. Maybe Lavia this year, but guess what? You might have Felix in another position and have somebody else fill into another position. Like this ain't the worst thing to happen to this club, bro.
I feel like Pedro Neto being a signing, I think the club are saying to the world like, yo, we know this. There's no way they didn't know this player is injury prone, but they signed him regardless, especially for the fee that they signed him for. I think that's the club going like, yo, we got a good medical department. We trust them. We're going to be okay. I know this player is injury prone, but we got the best medical department in the Premier League. We'll be fine. Like that's what I thought of as soon as they signed
even
him.
if not that, bro. We've been crying out for them to make first team ready signings because we don't want to hear the likes of the Gabriel Mex, the goalkeeper that went back to Genk. We legit all said this sometime last week. Make some first team signings, and then when they do, somebody wants to die on the Samuel Hill. This is just
exactly. We've been asking for everybody to sign some grown-ups. They signed some grown-ups. Now, what's going to happen to Noni? What's going to happen to Carney? Who gives a fuck? If we win, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. All I care about is Chelsea being on top again. I mean, we definitely got to We definitely got to figure out how we're going to spend money on center backs, but that's a tomorrow issue. Today, we still get rid of that piece of shit Gallagher. That fuckboy doesn't come back into the club. No, I genuinely fucking hate this guy. Like, I don't hate the fans.
I don't hate
That's animosity right there.
When that dickhead waited to a minute before the deadline to say yes,
really
I knew he was a fucking piece of shit. He was a fucking piece of shit. Right? There's no getting around that shit. I hate him. Like, I really do. I didn't think I could hate anybody more than Mount, but he took the fucking cake.
No, I definitely hate Mount more.
Homelander. He's fucking Homelander. But look, this isn't about him though. This is about
nobody's lost in Havertz.
Yeah, that's the donkey.
Hey man, it's apples and oranges. All right. I mean, you say tomato, I say fuck you, Gallagher. Like it is what it is. So.
Fair enough.
I mean, it is what it is, But no, I mean, like this really shows that we're trying to improve the quality of the squad. I guess they're trying to rectify somewhat, like the issues that they had coming in when all they did was just go. I mean, we still go crazy buying kids, but now we're adding more quality at areas that we've been sorely lacking for a long time now. Granted, we don't have. I wish we would have gone the experience route of getting a center back and a goalkeeper, but it's looking like because we didn't get Europa or UCL money, we weren't able to get that done. So you got to see it for what it is. Now, hopefully, if we do get UCL money, then I want to see what they're going to do next year. If they're going to be aggressive and be like, all right, we have money to spend, let's go get someone who can put us on top. And instead of, dealing with the center backs that we have, because we have a lot of center backs, they usually mature like 26 to 28. And that's when you see who they are. So right now we have a bunch of 22 to 24-year-olds who are still trying to come into their own and expecting them to, be a solid defense. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it. So, I mean, and also it's poor management on the directors as well. So, because we have to be fair, we have to call them out on their shit as well. I mean,
when it comes to all these overinflated squad, 100%.
Yeah.
Unless they somehow manage a way to, at the end of this window, actually find loans and homes for them.
They need
somehow.
Yeah.
They actually have to.
There's so many. Like, tinfoil hat, right? Like, let me just entertain this tinfoil hat theory, right? I think this JOAO Felix and Samuel Omorodion deal collapsing stuff, I think it has a lot to do with George Mendes. Because if what the reports are saying is true, that they've been working on this deal for 2 months for Neto under the radar, I think maybe George Mendes knows that his client, JOAO Felix, needs a home. Chelsea, you guys entertained it at one point. You were seeing the reports saying that the board was always wanted JOAO Felix, but they decided to turn him away because Poch didn't want him, which fuck you, Poch. But if that's true, then George Mendes probably goes and like, hey, Egbali, Winstanley, Stewart, I have Felix here. You can try, instead of getting Omorodion, you could probably go for this guy instead. I don't know. And maybe by some miracle, because listen, this isn't the first time, because we don't know what happened in terms of like, was it the medical? Was it something hidden in the contract? Like, it's not the first time Chelsea since Clear Lake has taken over that they've done shady business. Like, who forgets to send a fax machine for the ZS transfer 3 times? Like that, you know, there's some shady stuff in our history. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did some shady stuff and Mendes was like, hey, help me out. I can give you JOAO Felix for like a cut price. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this is who Osimhen's agent needs to be, bro. Osimhen should just switch agents ASAP. This is who we need as his agent.
Yeah.
Apparently, Omorodion did want to come. By the way, apparently his camper's devastated this didn't happen. Which I feel bad for the kid.
He's in London already.
That's fucked.
Our directors are the biggest scumbags in football, man. That is
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. We don't give a fuck.
I mean, I understand a lot of the fans.
It's kind of gangster, but still.
It is. I mean, I'm saying this with a smile on my face. Like, I'm like, God damn, y'all really did this young brother like real dirty, but
yeah, they didn't
like cheekily, I'm like, all right. You know,
bro, I was just on the street with RSM. We were talking about Egbali meeting up with Fiorentino Perez, and Perez telling him, bro, what you doing, bro? Keep the pimp hand strong. And he just came out with this bomb. Just, hey, fuck out of here. I don't want this Samuel Omicron. I don't want this guy. I can't even say his name.
I think this is a great way to describe the thoughts on Omorodion situation.
That's pretty accurate, yeah.
Like,
Anyway,
I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for the kid because, like, I mean, this was going to be a real big opportunity for him, and he's getting a 7-year deal, and that shit was literally snatched away from him at midnight.
What's his face? Like, there's another club that wanted him, right? Leverkusen. They can go back in for him. I'm sure.
Yeah, they can come back for him.
Yeah.
Sure. They're also going to do UCL. They're going to have UCL football too. So.
Yeah, give him a 7-year too, man.
All
I
I'm
hope the best,
bro. If we get Osimhen added to the team, top 4 is a must, or Maresca got to go. I'm sorry. You cannot have all these ingredients, bro, and burn down the kitchen. If you can't get top 4, bro, you have to go. It's as simple as that. I don't care if you got a 5-year deal, bruh. The amount of quality you have in your team, we can only play this shit on FIFA, bro.
All I'm saying on that is that we can't predict the whole season.
Yeah.
Let's say worst case scenario, we don't make top.
But
we have to.
I understand that, bro.
Yeah, slow down.
Yeah, you gotta look at the reasons for that, innit? That could come down to all different shitty refereeing. That could come down to just poor individual performances. All of that.
And also, I mean, we don't know if we're gonna be, punished for, have like a point deduction or whatever when we dry snitched on ourselves.
Yeah, them rumors won't go away, They're pissing me off.
Exactly. So we don't know. We don't know if they're just gonna like randomly drop a point deduction on us in the middle of this upcoming season. There's a lot of context that has to come into it. Yeah, exactly. So.
I mean, we're good if we get a transfer ban. we got on our targets for the next 3 windows.
I get there's so much context that has to be given, right? But if we just say Pochettino could have gotten his top 4 last year with the shitty tactics he gave us, and Maresca happens to be someone who, stylistically fits this team better and is going to be, a bit of an improvement to Poch, then from where we were only what, like 5 points,
6 points.
the 6 points. Yo, that's 2 games,
Yeah.
right? That's 2 games. If you're adding this much
Burnley,
quality,
Sheffield. That's all
you
it
should be
was.
able to, bro. If you're adding this much firepower to your team, you got to be able to get them 6 points back. Neto, Osimhen, Felix. If these guys can win you an additional 10 to 12 points, then what's the point?
But we're going from not having a system to having one of the more difficult systems that you can think of. So usually, if we're
But
gonna
you have
say
the
like
players
this is
for it,
a
though. It's what we've
yeah,
been told.
but if we're saying, but all right,
It's just
so let's
expectations, bro. That's
say
all I'm saying.
no, I
Might have a
get the
bit of delay as well.
expectations.
It's still
I
gonna
get
take
the
time.
expectation. Yeah,
Yeah, it will.
exactly.
Yep.
It's gonna take time because if we for all the stuff that all the jokes people say like this is Pep Light, RC Pep Cola or whatever. Like usually when he brings in new players, it takes them a year to get adjusted to the system, and then the next year they're able to fly. So that's why I'm not really I'm still expecting us to like get pretty high as far as at least top 6. But I'm not going to be upset if we don't get top 4 if we're at depending on how how we look in the season. If we're like at our best and just simply another team just beats us and they just outdid us throughout the season, then you have to say fair play to that. But also I'm going to be looking at it as all right, we already have the majority of our team together. Hopefully, if I'm assuming we're getting Osimhen and Felix, so I'm assuming like this is going to be a betting in year anyways. So next year I'm going to be like, all right, so now that year 1 is down, let's see what you guys are capable of now. But for this year, I'm not.
No,
I've had
I
to
definitely
like
understand that, bro.
scale back my
I get
Preseason's
it.
awful fun. They need a lot of time to
Yeah,
fully adjust.
exactly. Like
Especially
preseason, man,
No,
that
for
back
sure.
line,
But
bro.
you
That
know what
line
it
is
is, though,
like
bro? Historically,
ass. Like
top
it
4.
is bad.
Historically, top 4. A lot of teams just give the others the points. Like, how many times does it take, one team to really solidify their top 4 position at the last minute? Like, teams are always.
Oh, he just broke up.
We just lost
Oh, I thought it was me again. I was like, shit, I just went under an underpass.
No, I think his mic's just breaking in and out.
No, I mean, I've had to like, scale back my expectations because of our defense. It's just, I mean, yeah, like 1 or 2 games of us, giving up a few goals is one thing, but man, just looking at Colwell and God damn, man, this kid.
Oh, he's such a bitch.
You have to really
He's a
hope,
bro.
I mean,
That's what it is.
maybe I'm a little
I
bit more
was,
optimistic.
bro, I almost threw my
You,
phone
hold on, wait.
looking at that goal.
You optimistic about what, Colwell?
No, I'm saying a little more optimistic about our expectations.
Oh, the
like
team.
I think we can get
okay.
top 4.
Yeah.
Not Cole. I mean, I don't really. All our defense can hold that, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
To be honest,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, this is roughly kind of how I see the season going. Like, we're gonna struggle, kind of not as I hope not as bad as what we did early last year, but it's
Bro, we only won 3 out of our first 10 games. We will not struggle like last year.
I feel like even if you look at the preseason, like you look at the beginning of preseason versus today, like we've already improved a lot in terms of how we are attacking and defensively. Like today's goal, it was a dumb goal for the whole team, not even just the defense. So like I feel like I get what I don't know if it was you or whoever was saying, like taking this whole season to integrate the squad into a system and a style of play. I don't even think it'll take that long. I really don't. I think before you know it, I think maybe by December we're seeing like fully systemed out Chelsea, because like we already made this much progress in just a month. In another month, I could see it like being somewhat more solid. Even the defense is getting better. Like we were shelling out 4 goals in the beginning of preseason. Now we shelled out 1 stupid full team error goal.
Yeah, but we still got to wait to the end of the window to get our striker if we do get him.
Yeah,
and even with Jackson, I think we can cook. I'm being so dead ass. Like I feel like people disrespect Jackson a little too much. Like he can only go up and up, right? Like, well, not necessarily. He can get an injury away from going downward spiral, but like I expect him to be better than last season. And last season he was better than Højlund, who was twice his price, so on and so forth. Like he was one of the better strikers in the league. So I think we can do okay with him. And even Gui's been impressive. Like, let's not pretend like everyone was upset about Gui when he came in. It's like, what are we doing getting this kid? And then he comes in, all of a sudden everyone shuts the fuck up because they see him play for the first time. It's like, oh, he's actually decent.
Yeah.
No,
happens all the time.
You has definitely changed my mind as far as him. Like before, like at the beginning, I was thinking like he was just going to be a straight loan, but now it's interesting now, especially now that we don't have Omorodion. So he's definitely probably going to stay, and Jackson's
Be the
mostly
third
going to
striker.
be the third striker.
Conference League,
He'll
you.
Conference League. That's where he'll get to shine, and then maybe some cup games. He'll get in the Carling Cup. I'm sorry, the Carabao Cup early on. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but yeah, he'll get the cup games and get a chance to shine, and then we'll see how he progresses through the year. But it's just more or less like I'm not expecting them to like go and fire on all cylinders like how we did the last 5 games last season. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that by like October, November, we're able to be close to our best, and then start to hit our stride and really start to see what we're made of, especially around the period when we start to have that tough stretch where we're playing Tottenham, Liverpool, Newcastle, and I think Arsenal around that area. So it's gonna be tough, but at least we have like easier teams to deal with after we deal with Man City, so that we're able to break in the squad and figure out how to work within this
What the hell
system.
you driving to?
Oh, is that me?
Nah, it's CJ.
Yes.
CJ.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm driving home, bro.
I want to say, like, where the hell you going? I can hear it.
I'm driving to get Felix, bro. I'm driving to get Felix.
Getting that
Come on, G.
Go pick him up. Yeah, go pick him up.
For real.
Man, he's giving Iqbali a ride right now, man.
But yeah, Dusko, I only brought that chap early because I don't think Felix is a terrible finisher. Like he has had like,
and he
bad
scored a goal
misses,
yesterday.
The only bad misses I really remember from him was Dortmund.
Every time
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember another game. Yeah, those other games where he hit the post and all of that, I don't really count hitting the post as an awful finish. It's like it's more unlucky, if anything. Like if you're shooting wide, then it's a bad.
He hit the post like 5 times, I think, for us.
Yeah, like that was his problem. He just kept hitting the post. And I don't look at that and think you're a shit finisher.
Me neither.
Like when you compare it to Havertz, because I saw you do that earlier, Havertz would have like 2-mile-an-hour shots that just roll towards the goalkeeper or he'd shoot wide. That's bad finishing.
Like, granted, this day and age, we want players to finish, right? Like, especially in the 10. Like, everyone sees them as being prolific and whatnot, but there's just some 10s that are just not going to be like that. Everyone's kind of thinking back to your David Silvas or your Juan Matas and all them players, Isco. Like, these 10s could score goals, like 15-plus goals a season. But at this day and age, if someone's creative as a 10, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm happy with that. But, like...
No, the maddest thing is, I think Felix was still our highest goal scorer in the period that he was at the club.
Yeah,
for whatever it's worth, because I think it was like 4 goals, but it was still our highest goal scorer.
Bro, Jorginho had 7.
Yeah, Dusko, shooting at the keeper consistently is poor finishing, but his problem was he was hitting the post.
Yeah.
Like, that's just unlucky.
Does anyone know what exactly happened in his stint with Barcelona? Because I know he didn't have the best loan at Barcelona.
It's really what they expected all too much by Xavi. That's the thing.
Bring up his numbers.
Let me have a look through that subreddit, see what they're saying.
Yeah,
because the beginning of the season, he had a really good start, and then like La Liga, they have their little break, and then they have a tournament in the Middle East, and then from that point on, he just wasn't really good.
Plays a good game occasionally.
What other comments are they saying? Like, they're more looking at him as a winger, though, and like he's usually better centrally too.
Yeah. But that's the other thing too at Chelsea. Like, we can't. I just don't think he's going to play left wing. It's not his best position. He's going to look just as lackluster. So then, what do you do with obviously Nkunku's going to play?
On the left.
I think there's a scenario where
he's playing with other creators too. He's gonna look better.
But why y'all keep asking, what do you do with? I don't get that question. Like, yo, why are we seeing like we're the only team that I ever hear ask, what do you do with? There's bench players for a reason. They come off the bench and play. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, they come off the bench. People act like people on the bench never play. Bench players play. They fucking play, bro. We act like Chelsea team. They act like yo, it's nerve-wracking. Every time we sign a player, we act like, what are we gonna do with? Whenever somebody would start with that, I always go, here we fucking go. Here we go again. Like, what do you mean? What are we gonna do with? He's going to play.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's my consecrated brain.
It's whatever position he plays, that's what he will play. He does not have to start.
I wouldn't mind him as
That's
striker.
what he will play.
Like,
and all of them bench players,
he'll do better as striker than left wing.
Like,
all of them bench players are Conference League players.
We used to beg for like versatility.
I don't know. But wait. But Marshall, how could you say that? You haven't seen him in this setup. One-on-one.
Not in the setup.
Our wingers in this setup get one-on-ones, 3, 4, 5 of them a half. You telling me JOAO Felix one-on-one taking on the winger? That's a threat. He's a threat. He's a dribbler. He can go dribble past people. He's a threat to score. So, like, I don't get it. Like, he can't play on the left. Why? He can get out wide, get the ball on the left.
He struggled playing left wing at Atletico for multiple years. That's why he wanted out. Because they just weren't playing him centrally. He wants to play centrally.
Because of Simeone, how they played.
Simeone terroristic football is why he wanted out.
The opposite way to the style of football Felix plays football,
Someone like Felix, it's not a good place to play in.
It never suited him. It was the dumbest transfer I've
Bro,
seen in a
as
long
long
time.
as he doesn't get a red card his first game, I'm calm, bro. As long as we don't miss him for another couple of games, I'm chill.
I was going to ask, too, like, are you guys okay with Carney leaving if JOAO Felix comes in?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're not good enough, you got to be good.
I mean, he hasn't showed me anything otherwise for him to.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Carney's a good player. He's just not been fit.
I still think he's got ability.
Exactly. He hasn't shown me anything otherwise.
We just need to be
Part of me
ruthless
also
like this.
wonders why he's had such little game time this preseason too.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, and I was like, everyone's talking about Ben Chilwell, but no one's talking about.
He played the first
What
game.
the link? Let me know,
right?
bro.
He wasn't doing that good in the eight role. I think so, at least.
What was the beginning of preseason? No one was doing good in any role.
Nah,
Except
he
for
missed
Maestro.
some
Gui.
chances, and he wasn't moving the needle.
I thought he was all right. The thing is, like with Carney, like I'm willing to be patient, but I mean, 40 million for him. If someone that comes in and activates a release clause,
We are not about to get 40 million for
that's
him.
his release
Somebody
clause
can come-
though. 40 mil.
But they will let him go. They will let that motherfucker go for less than 40. Watch.
Maybe.
Let somebody come. Let somebody come and say we got 35. So to the man with the big hat and boots. Yeah, go on. Yeah, trust me. They ain't gonna be stupid. They ain't gonna drive out.
Clubs are gonna start looking desperate.
Well, Crystal Palace
Yeah,
is so
what-
good for him, haven't they?
We already heard like the Oshimen thing could be Lukaku could be getting concluded next week. Some source came out with that earlier, before all the whole Omorodion stuff dropped. Who was that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
though. I don't
Fabrizio.
think-
With Fabrizio. Napoli gonna try to reach an agreement next week for Lukaku.
It's getting close because they want what
Yeah,
27 million
close.
pounds and we want 35 or something like that. I'm off, but we're getting close to agreeing like a fee.
All of it will be done late in the window because both clubs will be desperate. That's
I
just
think
the
what's-
way.
Just get it.
I think what's going to happen is Osimhen will buckle and he'll agree some type of wage where he could potentially make more on incentives or something, right? And Chelsea will do something where it's an obligation to buy if we make it to Champions League. I think that's how the deal gets done because he doesn't want that loan. But it's like, bro, you don't want Napoli.
I don't even know if we'll get that. I think
bro,
Napoli
you ain't got a
wants
choice, man. They don't want you there. They don't want you, bro. Just leave. Leave. Like, where you gonna go?
Nah, it ain't about
coming in for you.
I think really no situation.
Obligation.
This is not a they don't want him type situation. He don't want to be there.
He don't want to be there.
And they've got an agreement to let him
But that's
go
the thing that bothers me, right, Jimmy? He doesn't want to be there, but you signed this ridiculous contract with this ridiculous release
the contract is not ridiculous. Y'all tripping. There's nothing ridiculous about. That's what he's worth. Y'all why do you, bro? Why y'all be saying, bro? The release clause is. The release clause is not what's stopping him. Stop it. It's not. You can clearly see that. They're willing to come off of that. The release clause is not stopping him. It's not. Y'all be like, yo, they signed a ridiculous contract. It's not ridiculous. They're getting paid, and he's going to get his move. It's just going to take time.
The release clause is
nobody's going to pay that.
PSG's the only other
and
club.
Nobody's going to, and nobody's going to pay that. So he's still going to get a move.
Oh, we're still
but it's
here
not a
too.
ridiculous contract.
About them wanting to lower the,
every time y'all say somebody signed a ridiculous contract, every time y'all be like, oh, it's a ridiculous contract. No, it's more fucking money. Y'all never look at it like, yo, you know what's a human on the other side that's getting offered more money? It ain't ridiculous. You sign that shit moment because you know in the future if a team wants you, all that other shit in the contract get thrown out. We see it time over and over again. These contracts are not even worth the fucking paper they're signed on. They're not worth anything. They rip all that shit up. All that shit means nothing. Chelsea wants $950 million for Mason Mount and sell him for $2. Like none of that shit means nothing, bro. Like it's just like how many years we gotta go through this? Those contracts, they don't mean shit. Oh, he has a release clause. No, that. But it doesn't really,
though, because it sets
but it
the
really
threshold,
doesn't. Not when it. But it doesn't. But how much times we see that shit get thrown out? How many times we see people say, "Okay, fuck the release clause. We'll let him go." So it doesn't really hold much weight. It doesn't. It's not in stone. Just because the release clause is there, it's not in stone. That's all I'm saying. Release clause is not finite. Like, yo, this is a release clause, and this is the only thing we got to work off of. No, it's just a release clause. It's clearly, it's clear. It's clear Asherman release clause don't mean shit because ain't nobody paying it. And they looking to let him go.
I'll say that for this situation.
Yeah,
well,
shit don't mean nothing.
They'll live or die by the release clause, but for this one, it's different because
it seems like you're willing to negotiate. Like that's like me. Like if I'm selling a car, like I want $10,000 negotiable. Like that means I probably want somewhere around $8,000. You know, like I get it's a set hold for like a negotiation price, right? But that's the thing.
But think about it,
Jimmy. I agree with you. It's not ridiculous if Osimhen had the same season he had 2 seasons ago, last season too. Then I'm like, yeah, 150 sounds about right. He's like the best striker. No doubt about it. 150 for the season he had last season is a little ridiculous.
But hold on, listen. In the moment, now, all right, let's take it back. Asherman, he just won the fucking Scudetto. He just did all of that. In the moment, we're gonna pay you double your wages. Put a release clause in for $150 million. What do you think he's gonna say? Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna have the season like I just had, so I'm not gonna sign that. Are you fucking crazy? He's gonna say, okay, I'm signing this shit because I'm gonna be out here cooking, and I'm gonna be worth that. Y'all forget? In the moment, you talking about it's a silly contract. How? He was
I
the
don't
best.
think it's him though. I think it's his agent.
It's not even about an agent. How is it a silly contract? You got hindsight to say it's silly. He had a season that wasn't the best, so now you get to say, oh, it was a silly contract. In the moment, it wasn't no silly contract. Ain't nobody say it was silly. Nobody said his release clause was silly. In the moment,
I think in the moment, I think in the moment you can look at 150. You could, yeah, I get that, but I think in the moment you can look at 150, be like, I don't know if anyone's gonna pay 150. That's like a club record signing for any club.
Well, everyone's kind of turning their nose up is that combined with the agent fees and like the contract as well. I think it's an overall thing.
That 100 nobody said nothing about his release clause in the moment. How about no? Okay, I'm gonna prove that's bullshit, Mark.
Sure, I don't even think he had a bad season last season.
I'm gonna prove to you that it's bullshit because we all knew his release clause during the season, and we all was fucking twerking, saying we getting Asherman. Nobody said nothing about release clause. Nobody. How many of us said release clause? None of us. We only started saying something about release clause when he didn't score 20 plus goals and all that. Nobody said nothing about release clause. So you can't say it's ridiculous now. It wasn't ridiculous when we thought we was getting them. When during the season when he was still cooking in the first half of the year, ain't nobody say, oh, 150 is too much. We was like, oh, next year we're gonna get Osherman.
But that's the thing.
Nobody said
At the time, and I've been said this on stream, right? At the time, I said, because we didn't know what the release clause amount was. At the time, I was like, it's probably going to be 100 mil. For 100 mil, I could see that.
No, we didn't know what it was. That release clause was always announced as 100 plus. It was, and it's not even 100.
I think it came out later.
It's like
we heard 130 million euros.
Yes, it's 110. It's like 110 million pounds. We keep talking about the release clause in euros. It's not even that much. It's not even
Yeah, but like we heard that from time. We heard afterwards about the agent fees and the wages on top of that.
I remember last summer we didn't know what the price was exactly. We thought it was somewhere around 100. That's what I remember.
But that's what it is. It's not 150. It's not 150 though. Like I don't even know where this 150 shit come from. It's not even 150. It's not.
Yeah, well,
his release clause is not 150.
Pay his release clause.
I don't remember. Maybe it was euros and shit. And you know how people always change the prices.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Sometimes they throw dollars in there. Like it's just throwing it.
Yeah, that's when they kill me. When they throw the dollars in, that's when they really throw me off. I'm like, why the hell are they reporting in dollars? That don't make any sense.
No one uses dollars, bro. What are we talking about? But yeah, at the time when I didn't know what the fee was exactly, I was like, yeah, probably like if he's 100 million release clause, and I'll do it. But 130, that's where I'm like, all right, we'll see.
Man,
and it is hindsight. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he was working in the moment. Nobody like when it was around halfway through the season, nobody went and it was looking like he was on our menu. Pause. Nobody was like, oh, the release clause too much. It's around 130 million euros. Matter of fact, I think that's what it was. 130 million euros is what it was around, or was rumored around. Because I remember I kept repeating 110 million pounds. Whatever 110 million pounds is, that's what I thought it was in euros. Because I remember that. Because I remember I did the math and it broke down to 110, and I'm like 110 for Osherman. Shit, I'll pay it. Fuck it. Cause I remember when Daniel was on stream and Daniel was like, Jimmy, I'll pay it. And I'm like, you know what? I'll pay it too. I was like, yeah, I'll pay it. I was like, fuck it. Because when I compared the two, I'm like, Hoyland cost 73 and Nunes cost 82. I'm like, fuck it, man. Inflation, a little bit of inflation. I'll pay the 110. Fuck it. We need a striker. We need a bagsman. And nobody can tell me he's not a bagsman. He didn't score as many goals as he did the year before, but he was still a bagsman last year. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
Bro, even last season, I found out he got 15 in 25 Serie A games.
I'm about to say that. He got 15 and 25. Ain't like he played all 30 plus games neither. You know what I'm saying? He got 15
really
and 25.
Record. I think he got 3 or 4 assists on top of that too. So I don't think he slowed down. Like maybe injuries impacted him a bit.
Listen, he scored one of the best goals.
I mean, definitely the manager did slow him down for sure.
And he scored one of the best goals of the fucking season. One of the best assists of the season I saw last year. One of the best assists when he fucking dribbled it off his knee twice and then passed it around 2 players. That shit was one of the best fucking assists I've seen all year.
I need to watch that.
One of the best. One of the best I've seen all fucking season. That dude is a baller, man. He's worth it. Fuck that.
The good thing is, though, we've had another couple days when nobody else has shown any more interest in Osherman, so it does just look like it's a matter of time before he joins us.
Oh yeah, someone threw Arsenal in the mix. I was like, "There's no way Arsenal's actually."
But he has been waffling out of his arse the last week. He tried to say Chelsea pull out of the transfer to get clicks, saying Chelsea pulled out of the whole thing. When in reality, it's just we're looking at a loan.
Look, I wouldn't put nothing back. The way how teams moving now, you can click me right now. I would not be surprised if you hear last minute Arsenal come in for a player like that. I'm like, that's just how teams do it now. It's always somebody last minute.
But
I'm not writing it off.
He legit when it happened. Like all he did was waffles for the last week. Be legit about Arsenal coming in with an offer or trying to get personal terms. So cool, I'll listen. The shit he was talking about, nah, like nothing's progressed. PSG looking, Arsenal looking. They've been looking. Same shit. Saudi are looking. They won't want to fucking go there.
Yo, with these owners, I would not be surprised if they just going for Gyökeres if Osimhen doesn't work. They just gonna be like, fuck it. Work on Gyökeres, get him in, Arsenal in the mud. Now what?
Who does Mendes have a striker client that we don't know about? Who's Mendes striker
Cristiano
client?
Ronaldo.
Bro. With the way our owners move, bro, I'm not even surprised. They'll just go and do it.
I'm not wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo is his client.
Yo, fuck you, Mars. You try to trick me? No.
Jimmy heard Cristiano Ronaldo and he woke up real quick. What the fuck, man?
Hell no. You better get the hell out of here.
Maldini asked thoughts on the Reece James injury. I did a video on that earlier. Have a look, guys. But honestly, my opinion is I think they've majorly clickbaited the fuck out of it as well, and I think it's a very minor injury from the sound.
I hear that theory.
At the worst,
yeah, that's what I think too.
The Conference League games shiver me fucking timbers about that. And suddenly, like he's rumored to be back for the game where his suspension ends.
That's the part that I was like arguing with people in the group chat. I'm like, dude, we're not missing anything. I understand people are frustrated at the fact that he's injured again. The possibility of him being out for 3 games may turn into 2 months. I get it, but I'm
De Bruyne as well too.
I mean, shit. We just like 24 hours before that, we just signed a guy that only played 20 league games last year, and we're talking about like, oh, those 20 games are going to be better than Mudryk and Sterling.
23 league.
23. I'm sorry, but still, like, I'm like, it's the quality. Like, look, you can't replace quality, like top quality like that. It's gonna. Me personally, I think like if he can give me like 30 games in all competitions this year, it'll show me a lot that all right, he's gonna be on his way to being back to his normal going forward. Now, if he's like chopping and changing and he's just in and out, then hey, it is what it is, and we can have that discussion at the end of the season. But
yeah,
for
but the
right
good
now,
thing too
like,
is we have solutions in the team, so it don't even matter.
Exactly. Yeah,
like
we
he
have
could be
options.
out for like 2 months, and I'm pretty sure we could cope just fine. You
Yeah,
want to
but
invert Caicedo, you play Caicedo in that role. You want to play Gusto, you play Gusto in that role. Fofana, you play Fofana in that role, bro. We got
Cook, bro.
I just didn't like the amount of people that were saying sell him just based off that one injury.
Bro,
like it's a minor injury for a couple weeks, and people are giving up on him already.
I want to see the whole season. Let's look at the bigger picture.
I'm saying people like maybe we can get like 20 million for him. I was like, man, go fuck yourself, bro.
20 million is crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Diabolical, bro.
That's clearance sale right there, man.
Clearance.
That's the price. That's the liquidation price.
Yeah, that's liquidation. That's when they put it on the curve. That's when they put it on the curb, and if you pay for it, you pay for it. If you steal it, okay, who gives a fuck? Run out with that.
That's one of them old school like garage sale prices. Like, hey,
yeah,
I'm just trying to get rid of this bitch. I'm just trying to get rid of this bitch.
Talking to Reece James like
tripping. Yeah, I'm like, yo, y'all tripping.
I said on my video, if you're giving up on him at this point, it's like you never really gave him a chance. And if you if you didn't rate him in general, like, fair enough. You're consistent, whatever. I'm not even going to be that annoyed about it. But, bruv, like one minor injury, you're out for like 3 weeks potentially, and we're giving up.
I'm going to say the same thing I said about, if Reece James give me 25 league games, cool. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Anything over 20, I'll take it. Because Malo Gusto is that good that if he has to play the rest of them, I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, your squad needs to be loaded. It's the Prem now. West Ham is fucking loaded, bruh. Villa was looking to get fucking JOAO Felix. And y'all sitting here talking about, oh, well, yeah, Villa already got an 11. And they looked at JOAO Felix and said, you know what? There's number 12. Yeah, first man off the fucking bench. There you go, right there. Y'all better wake up and stop asking, well, where will such and such play? Man, listen, they'll play. When they deserve to play, they'll play.
Bro, you
Fuck
know what's so
that. I hate
beautiful
the
about
fact
this,
that
Bro,
It's like
Newcastle's lurking in the background,
if
just
you have a
waiting to
game
spend
against
money
like a big
too.
team over a weekend, you could play a second team and still have your big boys ready to play your Man Cities, your Liverpools. You can have Noni and those other guys play those other games midweek and just be like, yo, Nkunku, Palmer, Neto, yeah, you guys get ready for that big game. Jackson, you know, your KDHs, Felix, they can play that conference league game, bro. We straight.
Exactly.
Like,
They be
I don't know
straight.
what
That's
it
how your
is.
team should be. I
And
don't
the goal
understand
never
this point where people.
changes.
Yeah,
The
like you
goal
gotta
doesn't
keep man.
change.
Look,
Like
if
you gotta win because that's the only way you can get away with having a big squad is you have to win. You have to get top four. You have to win a trophy. Like the objectives didn't change. They're just what they're doing right now is just showing me like, hey, we're trying to make sure that we meet our objectives this year, so that people don't come back at the end of the year saying, man, well, despite everything, we almost did this, we almost did that. No, we're going to try to handle it now and try to do our best to make sure, like, hey, this is on Maresca, this is on the players. We need you
Bro.
to deliver.
And as much as we
Plain
can
and simple.
criticize as owners, bro, they show us that they have some sort of ambition at least. Because you can't
yeah, they
tell me
always do
that.
show ambition.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what I
always
mean?
have.
Yeah,
Like they show us that they might get us the wrong type of player that we want, but he's
yeah, it's
still a damn
misguided
good
at
They're
fucking
times.
player.
trying. They're trying.
Yeah,
At
it's
least, yeah.
misguided at times. It's
Good
misguided at
intentions.
times.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm just gonna get through a couple of these super chats quickly. Big up to everyone who's super chatted as well. Appreciate all you guys. I just wanted to let the conversation keep flowing. Sean says Omorodion, nah mate, Omrodi gone. Big up, bro. That's a sick line as well. Might have to nick that for the back again pod. I'll shout you out though. Big up to Ilya saying nah, Felix for 40 million is a steal. I think he's just a quality player that just raises the level in the squad, which I don't really have too much of a problem with personally. At least I know Felix's level. I didn't know Omorodion's level. I never really got that transfer in the first place either. Big up to Prep Crack Diola saying goodbye, Raheem Sterling. Hello, JOAO Felix. It's not goodbye, Sterling. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to throw like water on the fire with that one, but please, Sterling is not going anywhere. It is what it is. Dinishan says Samu to Felix. God hear my prayers. Thank the Lord. Someone I understand and someone with a bit of talent at least. And he also says Osimhen and Felix to Chelsea. Just more upgrades to the attack. All that we asked for. All that we asked for. And I can't really complain about that. And Lukaku will be off the wage bill. Even better. Dre says Sterling to Juventus loading. Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
I doubt Juve pay those wages. I doubt Sterling wants to leave London either. So again, it's
100%.
just nah. He will sit there and just do up Conference League minutes and take his paycheck. He don't care. Big up to Chelsea FC Enjoyer saying no Shamu. Fucking hell. Sterling leaving. I'm alive. What that is
I'm good. So many slander names for players that played for us yet.
This week, the Omorodion slander names have been fucking ridiculous, man.
It's crazy.
He never kicked
Man,
a
I
ball for
got
us.
hella creative with him, man. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing you're not coming to England.
I know.
Yeah.
Chelsea
Spain,
fans hated
bro.
him before he even came
Enjoy
here.
this.
Man.
Bro, like I kind of feel bad for the dude because he's getting out of like no
I'm on
doing of
20
his own.
minutes.
He's getting like racially abused from not just our fans, but like
Is he getting racial abuse?
Yeah, man. I was seeing some like on Instagram. I was seeing so many monkey emojis on him from
That's
in
crazy.
Spanish. He was getting racially abused in Spanish and English.
What?
I was like, God, dog, man.
We don't
What
condone
did the
racism.
Elephant Man do to you
We don't
guys,
do that
man?
here.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
goes without saying on this channel. But what Omrod? I didn't
Yeah.
expect that.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck did this kid do? Did he like kick any of your moms in the face? Like what?
He
didn't do anything.
He was the reason Gallagher went the other direction. That's why.
Yo, Lewis, you remember sometimes last year,
Oh
we
no.
legit had to we had that one goal from Nico Jackson to pick for like goal of the month because we couldn't finish.
Oh
Do you remember that
yeah.
game?
The what?
Do you remember that
Wait,
game? Our goal of the month was that Nico Jackson last minute winner.
Yeah, Chelsea Brighton. Chelsea
Yeah.
Brighton in the cup.
We couldn't score for shit, bro. And now we have options on options, and people are still gonna cry about it.
Because it's not the options they want. That's why.
100%.
They're gonna cry until we win something. That's really what it is.
I can understand the complaints in terms of like, what's the plan with the squad? I'd rather have that problem with Felix than Omorodion. I'm gonna be so real. I'd rather have that issue. Because at least like Mark Hughes looked a little bit decent in pre-season. I'd like to see him get a season at Chelsea and see what he can do. Instead of bringing in some random brother who like don't know nothing about him. Could be good. Hope the best for him, but yeah, we got enough of them. We got enough of them. Big up to Scub saying big up Lewis. Big up my G. Appreciate the super chat. You're all in the super chat lottery as well. President Jafar says, do a scope think he's cooking, but he's burning the food. Fucking crazy. Big up to Jafar. Luke Tucker says, now Neto, Felix, Jackson, Oshimen, and Kunku, Palmer, and Madueke. We got to add Mudryk into that. We can't run from that. Future, Hugh, Paez, Angelo, Esteval, Met, and Santos. This could be special if it works out. Yes. And also, yeah, you got to add Sterling into that too.
That's like trying to take a family picture, but leaving the fucking handicap cousin over on the side. Like, nah, roll him in here. Roll him in here. Roll Willie in here.
The family too, bruv.
Yeah, roll him in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke, though, the attack's starting to really shape up. We're just going to get rid of the Deadwood. It ain't going to be anytime soon with Sterling, and God knows with Mudryk. Well, hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well. Prove everyone wrong. That would be sensational. But as of now, fucking hell, man, you got a lot of work. Big up to Daggy saying, "Dua, go find your man." No, wait. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. Shout out to Dag, though. Big up, my G. Yeah. Shout out my guy, Dag. Big up to Jason saying he was burning the food. Now he's burning the kitchen. Fucking crazy. Big up to my G, Scotty Cadet, saying big up Chelsea fam. Can we just agree that JOAO Felix is better than Mudryk on the left side? Enjoying panel discussion. Up the Chelsea. We could probably all agree on that. I'd assume. Yeah, no one's against it. Cool. Shout out to Scotty Cadet, though. Big up, my guy. Good to see you in here, as always. Chelsea, the King of London, says Felix is class. Take him over any attackers we have. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say take him over any of the attackers.
Clear. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, like, we have a whole Cole Palmer, too, as well. It's like,
yeah, that's true.
No, he's good, but no, I'm not going there. Bro, if he can play to that level.
NPCs on the bench, bro. We went from having NPCs on the bench last season to having Felix on the bench.
Yeah.
Bro. Upgrade,
we
made
the
that Villa and
substitutes.
Spurs bench.
We made
random
the
nobodies on the bench.
Oh my god, when it was all youth players and we had like one, it was Cassidy was the only known entity in that
Spurs,
bench.
by the way.
It's like every week there was a random new name that I'd never heard of before.
A goalie from #United on the bench at one stage.
Yeah, Ted
Bro, we
Kurd,
had two goalies on the bench
Ronnie
at one
Stutter.
point. Now we better have
So
4.
many randoms. Toby Favor says, please predict the first 11 with the current squad. All right, we'll do the City game. But I assume it'd be a similar lineup to the one that we saw yesterday. Probably Jackson starting. Maybe you see Palmer over Noni. Maybe. Because even then he might be a little bit rusty himself. Biggest question is the midfield.
Yeah.
Don't really know what happens with that one. Like Dewsbury, I don't think starts. I'd assume Enzo and Caicedo will start. Lavia's also had a good preseason though.
Lavia? Yeah.
Yeah, Neto for Madrid.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so Lavia can't necessarily be dropped himself.
You think Lavia,
Maybe.
Enzo, and Nkunku?
Potentially, because maybe I'm just thinking like, is Caicedo fully ready to start yet against Man City or not? You might see him just come off the bench at halftime.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so maybe Lavia and Enzo.
Shout out to Toby though. Big up for the donation. Big up to Dylan saying the Zach Green side of the fan base are miserable right now. I think that reference is lost on me. Zach Green.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? A meteorologist. Yeah, God knows. God knows. Shout out though. Big up Dylan. And he said, if only we kept Lewis Hall, man. You know what? Lewis Hall was like probably the only Cobham graduate I would have liked us to keep. But
to what? Invert? To invert? Fuck out of here. He ain't bad.
Inverting Lewis Hall
No,
sounds ridiculous, bro.
I like the season he had for us. But again, it's one where you sell him. All right.
Viega kid looked right.
Similar feeling with today.
That guy was robbed of like 8 assists. Just
But he
outright.
couldn't finish with shit either, though, bro.
Yeah, and he robbed us about 4 goals.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed a couple chances, didn't he?
Sitters.
That Crystal
Fucking
Palace game, I
sitters,
remember
bro.
there was like 1 or 2.
Oh, he had sitters. Fucking sitters. And he was horrible at finishing.
And I get it. He's a fullback. He don't got to finish like a striker, bro.
But he's not a fullback. He's a midfielder.
When
He's
you're
a
in those areas,
midfielder.
you got to score. Thank you very much. See? Even worse.
Yeah, he's a midfielder masquerading as a fullback.
Every time we played City and he had a chance, he was just
TPP,
fucking up.
exactly. Good player. Would have liked to keep him. Didn't keep him. I ain't no fucking Cobham sexual. I ain't crying and bitching about it, bro. It is what it is. Like,
Don't get me wrong, I like Lewis Hall, but it's like he's not better than Cucurella, bro. Chill. He's not better than Cucurella.
No, he just had a better season than him. That was it.
Yeah, we got
But even then,
we got
Cucurella had all of his off the field issues that year.
But Cucurella had a better season than him last year. He had a better fucking his Euro shits over anything Lewis Hall probably will ever do in his life. Yeah, Cucurella. He drinks Estrella. And then, yeah.
He's higher, all of that. Haaland scared shitless up the Chelsea.
Yeah, man. Prime Cook.
That's
what we getting back.
Myself Danish, but
Ian Matson gonna come back to the bridge and get cooked. I'm calling it right now. Cook. Whoopsies.
Man to Villa,
Watch.
yeah. Cole
Yeah,
Palmer's
he's
got
good.
something for him. Is what it is.
Whoopsies. He gonna have to deep play at 1-on-1 on that winger. Whoopsies. That's his problem. Yep. They're gonna get him 1-on-1. They're gonna put that ball out wide 1-on-1 with fucking Ian Matson. Yeah, so we're gonna see how that
Yo, we're
goes.
probably gonna wake up to a here we go.
Because I think
They're on
Madueke
talks
would cook.
These men are in talks
Yeah, I think-
tonight over Joao Felix. We'll probably wake up to an announcement.
Yeah.
No chance the Gallagher deal collapses. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Thank
good.
God.
That's what I was worried about.
So
Here we go. Look
you
at
ain't gotta worry
look at
about that one.
Staffy. Look at his.
What's Staffy saying? Is he in the chat?
Somewhere put up a lineup and didn't put Nkunku in it. And he talking about Chelsea giving up on Nkunku already. No,
I
that
saw
nigga who
that.
posted
No,
that
it was
bullshit.
dumb, yeah.
Yeah, like wait, Chelsea. Like I hate when they try to dig up some bum retarded motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I didn't use the R word. I'm trying to get that word out of my vernacular. Some dumb, stupid motherfuckers
You weren't wrong
post
though.
about and like and act
necessary
like
sometimes.
that he speak for people. Like nobody would put that in nobody's lineup. Like whose lineup is that? That's probably what he doing on FIFA right now. Like that don't stand for nothing with the team.
Yeah.
And he like Chelsea giving up. How we giving up? Like what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. When I think about it, when I deep it, this window, we have made Chelsea look. Not Chelsea. We've made Fabrizio look bad, bro. There's 2 here we goes. Remember Pedro Lima, and then that didn't go through, and now this. Like, he's probably looking at Chelsea like, yo, what the fuck, guys? You're making me look so bad. When I say here we go, it's here we go.
Yeah, he didn't even get the Neto exclusive. That was Fabrice Hawkins.
Yeah, that of all people, Fabrice Hawkins too. That's an insult. That's an insult.
Yeah, Maldini, that's my thoughts about what you're saying with Costa. Like, I'd be gassed, but then we literally have a full 11 of goalkeepers. Like, what do we do? Now you've spent another 70 mil on another goalkeeper.
Oh, that's crazy. He's not wrong.
Yo,
Then
get
they're gonna
a
boot out
fucking
another
goalkeeper.
2 Cobham graduates, and the rest of the fan base is gonna moan again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
get
go
a
Scum then.
goalkeeper out of your mind. We're not getting a goalkeeper, man. We already
Yeah,
got
sure.
17 goals.
Jorgensen's our goalkeeper. That's it.
Nah, Sanchez gonna be starting
right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Sanchez is gonna
Sanchez.
fuck up at some point, and then he'll get dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, I give him about the 60th minute before he fuck up first game.
Yeah.
God knows what we're gonna see in that one, but I'm just glad we get City over and done with in the first game. Kick that shit to the curb immediately and forget about them.
Yeah, Danish
get
look at
that
it that way.
dagger
It makes
early
sense.
morning, man.
Yeah. Chances of that happening though.
Yeah, man, that here we go is gonna be nice. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Don't think there was any other news other than that. I think we went through everything else.
I think everyone went to sleep.
Yeah. And I need to as well. I'm on literally 20 minutes sleep from the night before. Long night out. Up the Chelsea. So yeah, I'm going bed. Hopefully I wake up to a here we go. But I'm gonna send everybody over to Flawless. Flawless has got, I think, the Yardman show. So everybody head over there. Yeah, big up to everybody. Be back tomorrow. Hopefully for another here we go. It's been like a whole day. It's been way too long. I need another one, man. Give me my fucking dopamine. Up the Chelsea.